Don't try to come on me with no sneak, fake gangster shit. You niggas from Canada, don't get
and came and was at my door, and when I opened the door, she was like yelling, "Why you put your present in my da?" And I immediately slammed the door. Boom, because I don't want to hear that you're going against what I have. This is my family here,
and you're an adult at this point. Even if you was 12, this is your shit. The fuck?
And I understand that is your family. Those are the children that you had, so you are going to be taking up for them, and I understand that. So the thing is that's what I'm saying. Like, that's your family. When you like, you know what I'm saying? We siblings, all y'all still family, but this is my immediate now. You know what I'm saying? These kids,
But well, I understand where you're coming from, right? Because you was operating in the office of a husband. Okay.
You about to come and check the meat. Check my meat. It's hard. Like,
I like to be in control. If
you are going, oh my god. Okay, never mind.
But I would rather you be capacitated. Like the thought of a nurse makes me think you. I already got in the back when we pulled up. First of all, I was raised to that the older person sit in the front. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was 9 and you was 12. I gotta ask you, can I get your front seat? If I'm 9 and you 12, say you need help, you can't even be back.
Two double. Hey. Problem. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T double Jen in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on. We locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.
What up? It's your boy T Double.
What up, doe? It's your girl Jen checking in. You already know what time it is.
Back with another banger.
Trust and believe, I got the mic right here.
Yeah, we up there in the episode world. You know what I'm saying?
We grown now. We can talk sexy. We damn near able to drink legally, even though we've been doing it.
Yeah, we've been doing that. We getting up there in the world.
I don't know what y'all gonna do when I quit drinking. What y'all gonna do?
You guys been right here with us.
Oh look, these people can't even see my face.
It's definitely been a pleasure, you know.
I don't need the mic in my face.
It's been a pleasure.
What y'all gonna do when I quit smoking and drinking and I become like holier than holy?
I guess they gotta cross that bridge.
Hey boo, so okay, episode 19, you know we talking about all the shit that popped off this week. Father's Day, Kanye at the Diddy trial. That's some of the stuff that I got to talk about. Some people broke up, got back together, stuff like that. Then I got a bunch of questions. Like I got some would you rather questions. I got some fantasy and flashback questions. Like I've really been doing my big one. So
okay. Shout out to that.
Hey, tuning in from Oklahoma. That's what's up. I love that.
Oklahoma.
He says he makes podcast intros. Okay, we might have to get at you.
Shout out Oklahoma to 580. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, girl. Listen, love. First of all, I love food too much. You see, look. You know when you met me, I did not have this, girl.
See how
I done been eating good. You heard me. What's up, boo? Welcome to Time to Talk It Out. Thanks for popping into this live broadcast of our taping of our podcast. We behind the scenes right now. Well, actually, we taping. We ain't behind the scenes no more.
We live. It's live. We live, baby.
We live.
She was stuck in her behind the scenes moment. You know.
I was, but we live. So we appreciate all of you guys for tuning in on the different different platforms.
Wherever you
We got Twitch here, we got Tags here, we got Facebook.
Wherever you
love you guys. So episode 19. So like, let's just jump right into it right quick while he doing what he doing. I'm gonna say rest in peace to those that we lost this last week. Y'all know we like to do that. We like to acknowledge the people that we lost. So do y'all remember Ananda Lewis? Now I know I'm a woman of a certain age, okay. But back in my day, she was like that girl on MTV, VH1, like. She put you in the man of chili. Like, she used to always put me in the man of chili. And my best friend, Wendy. But, yeah, she ended up losing her battle to breast cancer or whatever. So, rest in peace to her.
Yeah, rest in peace to her, for sure.
Yes. Rest in peace to Rihanna's dad. Yeah, right around Father's Day, too. Like, I was sorry to hear that because I know they had been kind of estranged at one point. She had sued him or whatever, but they had got back on good terms, and apparently he passed away last week. So rest in peace to Mr. Fenty. And we ain't gonna speak too much on this because y'all know we about to get on a plane in a couple of days. We going on a cruise to the Bahamas. But I do want to acknowledge the 240 people and their families who lost their lives on the plane in India.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, definitely sorry to hear that.
Yes, and prayers go out to them.
Definitely prayers for them.
And prayers to everybody that's traveling and flying right now because Agent Orange got it all messed up.
Absolutely.
Seems like he messing stuff up in other countries.
I want to start off by saying Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers, all the lost ones that we missing anyway. You know what I'm saying? All the ones here.
Y'all know I acknowledged y'all last week. I love y'all. Happy belated Father's Day. I hope everybody's Father's Day was awesome.
Absolutely.
What about you, Tito? How was your Father's Day?
It was cool. Very cool. I did some hanging out. It was kind of late hanging, but better late than never. Late hanging was still cool with me, so I had a good time.
Where did you go? What did you do? Give us some tea.
It was just more so some really chill type of, you know what I'm saying, chill type of deal. It was just more so hanging out with some people close to me, genuine. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of just like getting outside for real. Just getting a good, got some food at Southern Fire to be exact. I haven't been there in a long time, so this was like kind of a refresh for me. So, I can't remember what I had the last time I went because it was so long ago, but...
Was that before they had the bar the last time you went?
I want to say it was because all I remember is just sitting on where they had the dance floor at, but they had tables at the time because if you come early enough, there's tables and it turns to the dance floor as far as what I remember from back then, right?
Also, if it turns to the dance floor, then they had the bar because before they reopened, because you know they had closed and reopened. When they reopened, that's when they had the bar and the dance floor.
Okay. So it was around. I just didn't know. Like I said, I went directly to a seat. I sat down. I actually was with a couple people. It was like a group of us. So I didn't know. I sat down. I don't even think I ordered a drink. I think I just ordered straight food.
They didn't have drinks before. Oh, well, you said they had the dance floor.
Right. So I don't even think I ordered a drink. I think I ordered straight food. I got in and I got out the last time. Okay. It was so long ago, I hardly remember. So, but this time was relatively like, it was cooler. It was way more packed, which, shout out to the fathers. They stepped out. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the ladies behind those fathers that, you know what I'm saying, that helped them get out to where they was going, that, you know what I'm saying, showed off their people that did that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those ladies that was behind those fathers that did that on Father's Day weekend. So, it was like, it was real cool to just see people outside, to just, you know what I'm saying, see fathers took it serious, because we take it as in we always say, you know, hey, we don't get took it serious enough. And, you know, I just, seeing it myself, maybe we just don't look in the right directions to say where it's being seriously taken at. So, to see that coming off of Father's Day weekend was, it was a good sight to see for me. I was happy to see it. What kind of did disturb me, I had a moment that kind of disturbed me for Father's Day weekend, and it had nothing to do with the regular. It had nothing to do with people like baby mothers and nothing like that. It was an event that happened here in Detroit. on the north end to be exact. Father's Day, they was having a little car show down there on the north end. There was no problems, no beef, no nothing. They was at a park.
Yeah, they'd be at
the park exactly was I can tell
Ghost
you.
Park. They call it Ghost Park.
That's what they call it. Ghost Park. On Bradley, at Bradley Center. On Cardone and Lynn. The police shut the park down at 7:45. There was no problems, no nothing. Police came and they lined up.
Police don't like them.
Yeah, they lined up and they said a chant or whatever that they did. It was 7:45. They wasn't causing no problems. They wasn't doing nothing wrong. They literally had their cars out. They was barbecuing. It was a good time. It's still daylight. What's wrong with being outside at the park at 7:45?
Absolutely nothing, especially if it wasn't no problems and if it haven't been no problems over the last couple of years. I mean, because in the past, that picnic got shot up every single year. Do you hear me? I grew up over there. I went to Northern.
I believe it.
Every single year. At the end, they shot it up. So, they probably was trying to be proactive. It might have been, like, really deep, and they was like, just in case, we ain't got time. We ain't got time for y'all to be over here like this when it get dark. So, y'all need
if you right there already, if you got a couple people right there already, I feel like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We can kind of have a couple people until. Once it start getting there, 7:45, I don't feel like it's late enough, right? Because it's getting dark around 9-ish. After 9,
they had to start. If they started shutting it down at 7:45, they didn't get that bitch cleared out till 10.
Party was shut down at 7:45. They stood in the parking lot in a line.
This is what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. They had to do it like that because if they would have been lackadaisical about it and just been like, "Oh, y'all gotta make sure y'all gone by 10," then it would have been 12:01 before they got that bitch.
One day out the year that you're doing that.
Come on, babe. Life ain't fair.
One day out the year that you're doing that.
The way they act over there, that's the day when they shoot it up every night. At the end of the picnic. It always be the Father's Day picnic that they shoot up. Soon it get dark, they get to shooting.
So we pay attention to stuff that has a repeat, is what you're saying.
Absolutely, patterns.
Okay.
We being proactive.
That's what we do here.
That's what you should do everywhere.
That's what you should do. But is that what we do? I haven't seen it done. So maybe this is a start. Maybe there's something different. So that's what we'll say.
I mean,
my voice to it is I don't feel as if it was a thing. The park almost gets up every time it opens in the summertime. They don't say, hey, you know what? We're going to close down the park because people show up here.
Not like that, though. Yeah, it don't be that many people up there, though. It don't be that many people up there. What's up, Jelly Poo? It was too much crowd. It would have been too hard to control that crowd.
Who did you see the parking lot? It was not a lot of people like that.
It probably wasn't a lot back then because the police had started putting people out. But that mug go up. That Father's Day picnic go up like crazy.
I understand.
And they normally be shooting.
Totally understood.
I mean, I wish it didn't have to be like that. But as somebody that grew up over there and all them white people over there now. That property value, that tax bracket is up now. They're not playing with that.
What you grew up to back then is not the same now.
That's why, because they shutting that motherfucker down.
To a lot of different
we talking about the ghost. We talking about the ghost Father's Day picnic got shut down. The park wasn't supposed to shut down till 10, but they shut the party down at 7:45.
The people just change around the area because you can't say right now you can go over there and you like these same people stay in this. You might catch one or two or a few maybe.
Right, and all of them people that grew up over there came back though. Exactly, and that's what they're saying. The riffraff that they moved out. All comes back for the Father's Day picnic like it's still their neighborhood.
That don't. Really.
And it's not. And the police came to let them know this ain't y'all neighborhood no more.
Correct. So that's the right thing to do. Shut down Father's Day. Let's never have it. I don't understand. I'm not getting it, but okay. All right. But
nobody said that.
I'm just not.
Niggas need to act like they got some sense. And they probably didn't even go through the proper protocol. They probably didn't even rent the park out.
Be at the park? You gotta go through a protocol to just.
That's a block party. With all of them people there, hell yeah, you do. It's like a block party.
It's a block party. Why? Because everybody's got.
We had to we had to go through what we had to go through, and we don't even know how many people gonna show up at this thing. This Father's Day picnic be hundreds of people up there.
But what I'm telling you is a block party is something that's orchestrated. Everybody from block community is gonna pile up right here. That's on a block. That's a residential. People got to park and drive down here. A park that you can go and park in a parking lot. I have to go and I pay because I just want to go over here and barbecue.
You just have to pay for the park. Then you
just
have
pay
to pay
for
the park.
an event.
That's what that is. The Father's Day picnic is an event.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
It's not. It's not an event.
No,
a car show. All the motherfuckers coming up at the same time, parking on the grass and having barbecues.
That's
hundreds of people.
What it is.
It's definitely an event, and if they didn't go through the proper protocol like how we did for the backpack giveaway, that's why they shut that shit down early.
Bingo.
And they probably didn't because they used to doing it without doing it the right way, and they think they was gonna get away with it. No, they're not.
Bingo. That's the way. That's how it goes.
That is shit. If we had to do it, they should too. They got all them.
Permit is to sell things.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's to gather. It's to gather. Where are we selling?
Let me tell you.
What are we selling at the backpack giveaway?
Let me tell you. You just said what? Who called? Let me tell you exactly what I called and what happened. The permit is to have vendors, inflatables, DJs. You can throw a party at the park with people with nothing. To have things that you're gonna sell, selling raffle tickets. That's being sold. Any items being sold, vendors that you're having pulling up, selling, you have to have a permit. But to just throw a gathering at a park, hey yo, let's meet up at the park and barbecue. No, you do not.
I mean, well, shit, they wrong. I mean, I don't like 12 anyway. The police. It's on Crime in the D showing how to register your event for a block party. No, you cannot without it being registered. They shut it down. Girl, I know.
A block party, absolutely. You're correct. Can't you throw a block party at a park?
You can't throw a gathering like after that. That's like, and really you weren't supposed to do it anyway. But they was lackadaisical about it. But after that shit happened, I think last year or year before that, they not playing with that. You can't have no gathering. Because, I mean, a park is on a block. You know what I'm saying? It's still on the block. Like, you can't shut down no block without, even if it's at a park. You catch all them cars, all them people. I can see if it was just like your kid birthday party. You could probably get away with that without, you know what I'm saying? But when you talking about hundreds,
it takes you 30 days to get a permit 45 days to get a permit for a block party. 45 to be exact.
Okay.
That's a block party. You can get a permit at a park right then and there. You can do it it could take 2 weeks. That's the last thing they say that you need when it comes to a park is the permit.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, like I said, they wrong. So I'm not putting up no fight. They ain't shit. They, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it don't surprise me because I grew up over there. I grew up not going to that Father's Day picnic because it always got shot up. And I was right around the corner. Like, we knew better than to go to that Father's Day picnic. Remember when my barbecue for my birthday was at the state park? They shut the park down at 8 due to the capacity. Yeah, that's probably what it was. It was probably too many people. That's what I'm trying to tell them. That bitch go up. That Father's Day picnic go up like nuts, like crazy. Like that one on the east side did that time when they on grass shit. Like, that, and it was nice too. That Father's Day picnic party went crazy. The skate park. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one by the one by the bridge. You know, and then at the end of the day, the police have the right of way. Like, it's at their discretion. If they feel like it's
just closed Belle Isle down because it was at capacity.
That's what I'm saying. If they feel like it's possibly going to cause a safety hazard, they can say that and they can shut it down.
But what I'm saying is people riding through Belle Isle, right? They had to have a permit. They didn't. You can ride through Belle Isle because it's a park, but once it reaches so many people, you're going to shut it down and keep it from getting too crazy.
So what are we talking about? That's what they did on Father's Day.
They kicked everybody out the park.
Because they wasn't gonna pick and choose who had to leave. Once it got too much, all y'all gotta go.
Turning somebody around from coming in saying, "Hey, we too packed," opposed to saying, "Hey, everybody gotta go now."
Now y'all gotta go.
Yeah, that's not right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's what we was talking about.
Because rather than to have to pick and choose, like, oh, nobody can't come, but y'all can still stay. No, nobody can't come, and now we about to start working people out of here because there's so many people. It's gonna be hard clearing this bitch out. Whether they end up getting it cleared out faster than they anticipated or not. I'm like 99% sure that's they allotted 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes, whatever, to work all them cars out, make sure just in case any incidents might have happened, if somebody got hurt or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
y'all been up here all day. Y'all gotta go now. And that's why if you remember when we rode past Smith Park, that bitch was jumping and the police was running through there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what they did. They left that park and came to Smith Park. Because it was around that time.
The people that couldn't get in, right?
The people that couldn't get in and the people that they made leave.
So what you saying is why they was blocking people off from not coming in, they also clearing the park out. Like, hey, yo, y'all gotta go. The park to capacity, y'all gotta leave.
If that's what you saying. I don't know.
No, I didn't say no.
What up, dog?
I said they stopped people from coming in because it was to capacity. I doubt if they're kicking people out, because why would I stop people from coming in if I'm kicking people out? We keep a capacity almost at the same level.
Because right, because it's getting late now. You know what I'm saying? And so let's start working people off of this motherfucker too at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking you. So I'm like, when they was kicking people, like when they stopping people from coming in, you saying they kicking people off the thing at the same time. Like probably they telling people, all right, y'all gotta go too. Like
9 times out of 10, yes.
That's what I was like.
Absolutely. They stopped the entrance and had motherfuckers going out the exit. Probably at the same time. Yes, they closed the park. Yeah, so it's the same. She's saying they did the same thing downtown by the and it wasn't Father's Day. It was on her birthday.
See, but what I was saying something different as far as the let in part, but that's it. Okay, right.
What you mean part of the let in part?
Obviously I'm saying something wrong, because if I'm blocking the door, that's like saying if I'm in the club, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you the club is packed.
Yeah, nobody can come in.
You can't come in.
Right.
That don't mean that the show is over and I'm putting you out. That mean the people in here, you in here. But if you leave out, you can't come back because we smacking. But I'm not about to put you out because it's not over with. You in here until the end because you made it at a certain amount of time. If you would have been the motherfucker outside, I would have turned your ass around because you didn't make it before it got packed. But now that it's packed, I can't let you in. But I'm not getting the part where I'm not letting you in because I'm telling you it's packed. But then at the same time, I'm clearing this bitch out like, hey, yo, y'all gotta leave. That's the part I'm not understanding. That's just me.
Because it's at capacity. It's now dangerous. It's too many people in here. We can't control it. We outnumbered as police at this point. And so, yeah, we can't let nobody else in, but now we got to start getting people out, because if we wait until the park closed and leave all these people in here, and now at 10 o'clock, we got to start pushing people out car by car, that's going to take too long. It's going to take till at least 11 then, because motherfuckers going to be drunk, lackadaisical, acting like they can't hear, can't see, don't know it's 10 o'clock, and now we got to go through all this to fucking get these riffraff out of here. No, y'all got to go now. Start moving and getting your shit together. Start packing up.
Do that.
Because it's time to go.
Do that not fit right into your job. Once a motherfucker drunk already and giving you bullshit, you got to sit here and deal with them. No, your ass out of here. You locked up. You not playing, right?
That's what I'm saying. Who feel like going through all that? I'm not about to. We don't even have that many police. That's what I'm saying. They outnumbered. They don't have that many police to deal with motherfuckers at the end of the night. Y'all got to go now. And we ain't got time to be worried about it after it's dark. And we can't see. And all that shit. Nah, and we know where we got. They on the north end still. All of them crazy motherfuckers that they put out the hood because they couldn't afford it came back. They all come back for the Father's Day picnic. Motherfuckers that ain't been there since the 90s. Difference is people pays to get in the club, and codes and shit. But the park is free and their safety is compromised. It's being compromised.
Belle got a little registration little fee in that joint, but I mean, I guess certain parks is free.
Ghost Park, definitely free. But like I said, I agree with you, really, that it's fucked up that it have to be like that. But I don't really feel like it's the police fault. I feel like it's the niggas' fault for acting stupid and shooting up every year for 20 years straight. So, you know, that's how I feel. It's messed up because it got to shut down early, but I don't blame the cops.
Yeah. Absolutely. Totally understood. I'm with it. 100.
Anything next? Or you want me to... So, okay, we did the rip people. Okay, so, first of all, now, I needed to look this up because I wanted to see, and I ain't even got nothing to look it up on. How many days was Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries married? Girl, trust me, it be packed. It's tight. I would leave early. I would have been gone by 7:45. Shit. But anyways, because Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates, right? They was married. I didn't even know they had got married, bro.
Yeah, that's married for a minute.
They was married for a second, not a minute. 52 days they was married. Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates was only married for 52 days. And it's seeming like he just married her to smash. Okay, so they was married more than them. A whole 20 days more. That's nuts.
I think it had more something. I don't know.
They still divorced. They not just having ways. They divorced, right?
Absolutely.
The divorce final? Or they just separated? Drika and Kevin Gates.
I don't know, but I would think so for him to have to get married again. But
right, duh.
I don't know.
What am I talking about? I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Yeah, they all the way divorced. So I personally don't think Drika thinking about him. And somebody else I was watching said something about her.
But I think it's more so him of her. You's the one.
You saying he trying to make her jealous?
Doing foolish moves. That's my opinion. I don't really know. I've kind of briefed a kind of situation. I don't really know a lot about it. Just kind of heard about it. Ran across it a couple times.
Talking about Drika and Kevin.
Right. And
I didn't even know he was with Brittany Renner.
Brittany Renner, her too.
I did not even know he was with her. The only thing I know about her.
They went to the basketball game together when he was supposed to be trying to check LeBron. After LeBron was supposed to have checked Stephen A. Smith, he said, "I want LeBron to check me like that." He went and sat courtside with Brittany Renner and was trying to wait on LeBron to check. It was. I mean,
people be doing stuff for clout and views. It's sickening.
I seen them together on DDG stream where he was talking about he don't want to break his fast. They've been fast. Him and Brittany Renner been fasting, and they don't want to eat yet, but they about to go and eat later on or something. Like I seen them together. I seen them in the mix. I kind of seen little mixtures, but I wasn't really. It didn't really just like spark me like that for me to just like be in it because he's a whole joke to me.
The messed up part about it is I really used to like Kevin Gates, like not just saying like, oh, like he fine or nothing like that, but just like what he stood for, how he used to just be unapologetically him, you know, crazy a little bit. He had his wife, you know what I'm saying? Like family man, and just kind of out there. But, you know, here lately after how he did his wife all out in the public and stuff, and some of the weird stuff he has said within the last like 5 to 10 years, I'm not so much a fan like I used to. But I used to like Kevin Gates, and then as far as this Brittany Renner chick, I knew nothing about her. What does she do? What is she, just like an Instagram model? That's a rhetorical question. I don't care. Then it's like the only thing I do know about her, she was on some show and she was like she had sex with like 300 dudes or 500 dudes, or she don't remember how many dudes.
I've seen her a couple times. Whatever. I remember that. I remember her being on the show with Charleston White, twerking all over him and him because she got on top of him and started dancing and he was just losing it. He wanted her after that. I've seen her around. She's been around just doing crazy stunts, I guess, to do exactly what's happening. To be
so she got a personality type.
Yeah, she's
Charleston White and Kevin Gates got similar personalities.
She has multiple personalities herself. She's a different type of person here and there on this day and on that day and that moment and in that moment. You know, 1 minute, you know, she can just she flipped out on somebody. You just gotta. I know a little bit about her. You know, she crazy. Like that. Like so. Yeah.
Well, they divorced. Their marriage is over after 52 days.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Somebody beat Kim and Chris Humphries. Speaking of Kim, is they divorced? Yeah, her ex-husband, Kanye, apparently popped up at the Diddy trial. What the hell is up with that?
I ain't talking about for support, but that's weird. Like,
Did they have a friendship relationship? I didn't know that Diddy and Kanye was
not
friends
that I know
like that.
of, but I don't know if that's something that's an insider or not, right? Like, maybe that's an insider because I see a lot of Rick Ross' baby mama Tia
Kemp
saying a lot about how his homeboys need to go down there, and she got tired of just saying y'all need to go down there and not naming people and started naming people. She said Kanye went down there. She said I'm just gonna start naming people. She named out Rick Ross. She named out Jay-Z. She named a couple of females. I can't even remember their name. I don't even know them. Somebody who supposed to have been yelling about a scandal, I guess, back then. It's a bunch of people that Meek Mills. She named a couple people specifically. Yeah, she went crazy and said that just go down there and support your boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was just French Montana, bingo. Yep, young Miami. She named some names. She got specific with it. And I feel like, listen, she ain't just saying that to say, because them the people who fuck with dog when he was out here. Now you acting like you don't know him. Now you acting like you don't fuck with him now because some shit going on with him. You feel like you don't want to be. You was tired and you obviously.
Do I look like?
You at least knew about it.
And Tia Kim need her ass beat for even calling them people names
out. She called out J-Lo.
Tia Kim is a snitch because, bitch, do you think I want to have anything to do with that Fed Rico shit? You trying to get my name put in the Rico?
I mean, she just thought it out there.
No,
like
she
like shit. Y'all
because if I was young Miami, I'll find that bitch and put my motherfucking hands on her.
Cause y'all on social media.
Y'all want to put me in jail. Y'all gonna put me in jail for beating this bitch ass for snitching on me and trying to bring attention to me so I could get put inside the Rico with this nigga.
She put names.
Bitch, don't you think if they wanted to call out on people, them feds been investigating. If they was gonna call them people out, they would have called them out because they would have had evidence on them people. You just calling these people name out to clout chase and to go viral. And bitch, don't play with my name. Just like Glorilla said, bitch, don't play with my name like that. Don't play with my name. If I was Miami, I'd beat her ass. Or get my ass beat trying.
She named a lot of motherfuckers.
I don't expect no man to beat her ass though.
No, she named a couple
and I don't
females.
expect J-Lo to beat her ass. But Miami, I expect Miami to put hands. Not too old. Not too old. J-Lo just not really about that life.
Saucy.
J-Lo been
Saucy Montana.
Saucy a man. I don't expect him.
No, I'm saying she named Saucy too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't expect him to put his hands on.
No, I'm saying she named some actual females that was like in scandals with them. I guess that like knew shit like females. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck they supposed to do? Go down there and put themselves in jeopardy? Like, bitch, shut up. You
I'm just saying she was on that bitch name dropping though is what I was saying. Like,
smack the fuck out of her.
She was on that going crazy. Like she said, I'ma just name them for y'all then since y'all don't want to come out and say and just got to dropping. And I'm like, yikes.
I smack her.
Yeah, she got crazy with it. I can't lie. Yeah. She named her own baby daddy. Like, shit, Ross, get your fat ass down there.
That's really the reason why she did it, so she could say his name to try to put his
it was definitely a YT one.
Because she don't like that nigga.
Definitely a YT one. I can't remember neither. You right, I can't remember neither, but it was a YT one. It was a YT. Yeah, it was a definitely. I remember the picture, but I can't remember the name. I seen the picture. Yep. You own it. Yep. Okay. So you know for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she got some bullshit.
Yeah, she got all that bitch going crazy. They dropping this shit.
She ought to be ashamed. Speaking of Father's Day, 50 Cent and his damn oldest son is getting on my nerves. Like, I wish they would just kiss and make up. It's been too many years. You only got one father. And, 50 just need to stop holding grudges. That's your oldest baby. They been beefed out.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know.
And so the son had a bet going on. I think it was, whatever though, kid. I think it was like a FanDuel type shit, like a real bet with eyes and shit on whether or not 50 was gonna post a picture with his new son and how many pictures, and it just was crazy. And then of course 50 came on there and went crazy on him on his own.
Yeah, that's right up 50 Cent alley to be a troll.
I feel like on Power when they had 50 kill his son. And
that's
I
how
his
he
son.
feel for real.
Like he did that on purpose, like to get that off his chest.
And then he feel like him missing the time and just offering him something because he said something about him offering him I offer him this and he didn't want it. And it's like, bro, what do you?
He want a relationship.
Right, you think that's just made up for the time that you miss? Like, oh, you about to put me in a situation I can make some money.
Like you had me in this video when I was little and shit, and then next thing you know, that's it.
Yeah, man, he crazy, man. 50 is a crazy guy, and he do some crazy stuff. He's a social media kinda, he just fiends off. That's funny, but man, yeah, 50, man. I don't agree with a lot of the last couple things that he been doing with the Herb Gotti shit. I didn't agree with that. I don't agree with a lot of the last couple of stuff that 50 Cent had. I don't agree with. I understand beef is beef. You don't give a fuck, but you don't disrespect the deceased man. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he just been out of pocket a lot on those little shit that he been doing lately.
He don't have no tact. Like, he don't give a damn about somebody being dead or nothing like that. Like, come on.
He ain't. So, I do want to say, since we kind of talking about rappers, Kendrick Lamar performed in Toronto.
Yes, I had that right here next. That's literally what I had next.
I thought that it was going to get crazy, like, but honestly, from what I seen, the people in Toronto was gigging. They loved it.
They was screaming every word for word. Listen, and he was smart. He had security the whole time. Yeah,
he knew what to do.
So don't try to come on me with no sneak, fake gangster shit. You niggas from Canada don't get twisted.
One of the dudes, he tried it. He went to the hotel and pulled on the door and it was locked. The whole hotel was shut down. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wait a minute, what?
It was one of the dudes from Drake Posse. I forget what his name was. His name was something 5 or something. I just know he went to the hotel. He recorded himself at the hotel. You seen people outside. He pulled on the door and he like,
at Kendrick Hotel?
Yeah. He like, oh, he pussy. He got it all locked down and shit like that. But it was locked down to a T. You couldn't get in, but that's what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, dog, who gonna have that door open?
But I respect Dog. Dog came down here, ran on the Riverwalk. I had somebody random child running with him. Baby girl
I saw that.
All over everywhere. Her baby, she had to run and go and get the baby. The baby did not want to stop running with him. She calling him. He looked back at her. And he was running backwards because he like, your mama called you, I guess, because he was pointing at her. He running backwards, looking at the baby, pointing at his mama. The baby looked back. I was like, so I'm still going to run. She had to run and get him. That was cool, man. I liked that, man.
I saw that, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
I saw people saying that he was running downtown on the Riverwalk or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't really hear what was, because I was at work and I had my headphones. But that's dope. Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick. Yeah. Shout out to SZA. Shout out to my fave, Love Miss Jelly on Facebook and Instagram. She was at the show. She won her tickets at the on the radio, which was crazy. It was so funny. She was on the radio, her and yeah, so
that's a classic. So
love you, fave.
Yeah, that's what's up. So Kendrick, much respect to that gentleman. Much respect to that guy, man. He doing his thing, and people loving him wherever he goes.
Yeah, I'm tired of all his songs though now. Like all the ones that they're playing on the radio, I'm tired of them. I do, and I'm tired. I don't want to hear 30 for 30 for 30 for 30 my ass. Chat, bitch.
I understand.
I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of Luther. If this world was mine, bitch, I'll give you the world, the keys, everything. I don't care.
I understand.
Keep it, bitch.
I totally understand that.
Cause I don't even want this world, okay? What's the other one? Squabble up. Squabble up.
I don't hear that.
I was about to say that's the one that I can kind of feel. I ain't never heard that one.
That's the one he performed at the Super Bowl. Peekaboo, but he did the artist verse that he signed, the young nigga that he signed.
Yeah, see, I don't know that one, so we can play that one.
That's the one. I like that one.
They can play that one, and they can play what's the other one? Squabble Up. Peekaboo and Squabble Up can get some play in my rap, but the rest of that shit, I'm turning it. I damn sure don't want to hear They're Not Like Us. Now, if you play it, I'ma sing it.
I ain't gonna lie,
but I don't want to hear it.
I put that on my new intro, but it ain't the song. It's just the beat. It kind of go hard. Y'all gotta check out my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Yeah, subscribe to Life of T Double, LYFEOFTDOUBLE.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. But since we was talking about
Melanie,
some rapper stuff, I wanted to kind of bend back
my man's enough
to the BET Awards.
I thought we was finna say happy birthday to Tupac. Fuck the BET Awards.
That already, but
no. Happy birthday, Pa June 1671.
I got that. Happy birthday to Tupac.
Tupac, I love you so much. I miss you so much, young man. You are such
he was born in 70.
The awesome part of the culture, and I hate we couldn't give you your flowers while you were here. Absolutely. We love you.
Absolutely.
Tupac Amaru Shakur. We love you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. I thought I did that. That's my fault.
So I'm glad I said something because we might have missed it.
I mean, I had it, but right. Since we were in like the rap era, I wanted to kind of bend back to the BET Awards. Now, it's what I'm about to hit you with is not rap, but it's in the era. It's not rap exactly. Angel Reese won Best Sportswoman of the Year award.
Oh God!
Clarissa Shields was not too happy about this one. Clarissa to say on her social media that she thought that this should go by stats. Like, I thought that we're keeping statistics.
Who had a better year?
Who's the better athlete, just overall.
Popularity contest.
Which she has 0 losses. So
it's a popularity contest, sis. I'm sorry you thought, but no.
Do you feel is that? You feel it's a popularity contest?
The BET Awards?
This is Best Sportswoman of the Year.
It's the BET Awards.
It's the BET Awards.
This is not the ESPN Awards. This is not the Olympics.
Correct.
This is who do this panel of people like the most. It's a panel, like it's it's a committee. It's like a jury on a, you know what I'm saying? So whoever they like the most, and I mean, motherfuckers only just not finding out who Clarissa Shields is this year because she started fucking somebody's husband. I don't care if she has been the GOAT. A lot of people don't follow women's boxing, but more people follow female college basketball. Angel Reese's name, and I'm team Clarissa Shields, but I understand how that shit worked and why she didn't win. It's because Angel Reese's name is bigger in more markets. Clarissa Shields just became a household name. That's how the Grammy work. That's how the BET Awards work. It's a popularity contest. Just like American Idol. Motherfucker be way better, but if you ain't voting, you can't say shit.
Absolutely.
Clarissa obviously had the better year. Angel just got the bigger name. Some of them people on the panel might not even know who Clarissa Shields was, unfortunately. And then when they looked it up, all they see is bullshit right now.
I don't know if you have. So, have you ever watched? Have you ever watched Angel Reese play like anytime, like from college till now? Have you ever like watched her? No, I'm just asking this honest question.
No.
Because Angel Reese faces a lot of backlash because people feels like she came out with a line that's what she says is unapologetically her, something like that is the label of her line. And the idea of that came from college because people tried to read what she was saying during basketball games, and they was trying to say that she was making racial slurs to Clark, the girl, Clark. Right. They was trying to say she was making racial slurs to her, but she was trying to say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it's trash talk, but it's not racial. I didn't say nothing racial. Y'all taking it wrong. Y'all thought y'all seen something that I didn't even say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, she like, but y'all don't know what's really happening out here or what's being said to me like that. So a lot of people really been against her from way back then. She still deals with that right now. Just recently, she had a real big file against same girl we talking about, Clark. Now they in the league again in two different teams. She had a real big file. No, Clark had a real big file against her. Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese had a fast break, or she had an open bucket. Caitlin Clark said, "I did what a basketball player would do," so she grabbed her. Angel Reese got up and got mad like she wanted to fight. Nah, I'm not a basketball player. Is this a basketball player move? Absolutely. I see it all day, every day. I watch sports.
Talking about what Caitlin Clark did.
What Caitlin Clark did was, I'm gonna take the foul and make you shoot, but I gotta grab you. You know what I'm saying? It has to be blatantly. She didn't push her. She didn't force her. She didn't nothing. She grabbed her. You know. And Angel Reese kind of still was trying to shoot, but how she was, it was like unorthodox. So now how she came down, she fell or whatnot. So now when she gets
Angel Reese fell.
Right. So now when she gets up, she wants to fight. Caitlin is not even trying to fight. Like, she like out the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? She like she kind of hunking her shoulders. Like, it was a basketball move. Like, what was she tripping for? Like, you know what I'm saying? But now she got her teammates holding her back. Like, so she gets a lot of backlash on the regular. I'm saying that to say she gets a lot of backlash on the regular because of incidents like that, moments like that. You know what I'm saying? So
all publicity is good publicity. It's the reason why her name rang more than Clarissa. And it is with even with white people, because you probably got some white people who don't like Caitlin Clark. So just because of that, they like Angel Reese. Don't know who the fuck Clarissa Shields is. No shade to Clarissa, because she is the GOAT. I love her. That's my dog. But I understand. You know what I'm saying?
That's possible.
Let me see what's next on my social media shenanigans. Oh, you didn't even say anything about this, so I wanted to find out if you know anything about it, because I don't.
I definitely know
about Deion Sanders.
No, go ahead.
Deion Sanders apparently got some type of unknown health issue.
I heard about that. I really didn't too much touch into it. Now he's kind of gonna be off of coaching. I don't know what the issue is. Because what I seen, they wasn't really expressing it. They wasn't really explaining or nothing like that. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know a lot of details. Heard about it for sure, definitely. I don't know a lot of details about it though.
Okay, so let me stop right quick, because I meant to do this in the beginning of the show anyway. We can just say a quick little prayer, and we can add Uncle Dion in here at this point. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for bringing us together, giving us the opportunity to come together and just talk it out, kick it, laugh, have a little sippy sip, a little puffy puff, and you know that you are what's most important. And we put nothing above you, Lord, and we thank you for all of our viewers, past, present, and future. Lord, we ask that you cover us, cover our viewers, cover the people that we talk about on this podcast, Lord. Let it be positive. We don't want to spill tea or, down nobody. We just bringing light to situations, entertaining ourselves, and giving you the glory. We want to pray, Lord God, for Uncle Deion Sanders. Whatever his ailment is, we call his healing angels right now to his bedside, to his side, wherever he is, and we call them to cover him with the blood of Jesus and heal him. And he is already healed, so we thank you for the healing, and we thank you for when he gets back on the court. I'm sorry. Because we were just talking about basketball.
Right. But
we thank you for when Uncle Dion gets back on the field in the leadership coaching capacity that you call him to be in, Lord. We thank you for everything that he's done for the game of football, Lord God, for the programs that he's been involved with. We thank you for him, for the entertainment that he gave us for so many years. We actually just continue to cover and fill him up, Lord. We ask that the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable in thy sight. Oh, Lord, you are our strength and you are our Redeemer, and we thank you again in Jesus' mighty name. Forgive us where we fall short, and bless all of those who come under the sound of my voice. Amen. All right. So Uncle Dion is covered. Prayers going up for, like I said earlier, all of the people who lost loved ones, all of the people who passed away this week, those 240 passengers and all that. And let's say a prayer for Adrian Bronner, right? Because we were supposed to talk about him last week because he done fell the fuck off. He done fell off.
Prayers for Duchess Dior.
Adrian Bronner and Duchess Dior as well. Who is that?
And the Frenchman. Well, to be exact, Shamaro Carr and Zarian Carr. Zaria and Shamaran, whatever. I can't get the name correct, right? The man and the lady. Social media influencers.
Oh, the ones who got unalived by the other guy.
And then unalived himself.
He unalived himself too?
Absolutely. Afterwards, unalived himself. Afterwards.
It's not that serious for no likes.
Yeah.
MC, what up, though? Thanks for watching.
Prayers for them as well.
Yeah, God bless them and their families, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
excuse me.
Georgia.
And yep, they was in the outskirts of Georgia. Okay, look, I'm over here on your list now because I'm pretty much done exhausted my social media shenanigan list. I got one more thing, but I don't know enough about it, so I might not talk about that yet. I might say that to next week.
Oh, well, I got, of course, a throwout, right? As we know, Lil Wayne dropped the album. He's doing a tour. He will be here in Detroit soon. I don't know the exact date. Lil Wayne will.
Is he coming with the Hot Boys? This is what I need to know, because the Hot Boys is coming soon.
I doubt it. I think he's doing a tour on his own because he just released the album, right? So shout out to Lil Wayne for the album.
Okay, but he know damn well that album sucks, and ain't nobody coming to.
That's what a lot of people are saying, is that it's trash.
I didn't mean to say that. Garfield gone. Now you gonna make me sneeze.
Reginae Carter has.
Reginae, girl, you don't want to see me because you can smell my feet.
Has a
backlash. I said. Your daddy album is not the Carter.
To people talking about the album.
She always trying to fight somebody because we be telling the truth about your daddy, girl. Your daddy hair look like some fish sticks. Okay.
And what she says is that because it's not songs to dance to doesn't mean that it's trash.
Girl, nobody wasn't dancing to his songs anyway. We was rapping along with it, girl.
Bars.
You was a damn child. You don't even know what you're talking about. This don't even involve you. You're not even in our generation. You as a kid, stay in a child's place.
Yeah, she don't like that everyone.
I'll smack Reginae. Ooh. Because I like her. And that's violent. I gotta stop being violent on this channel. That's the ratchet. That's the ratchet gen. The righteous me want to hug her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Reginae. I'm hot, girl. When I get hot, I get violent. I choose violence.
Yeah. Okay. Social media topic that I have, or that I've at least been listening to. Listen, the movie Straw that everybody
been talking about it, and I still ain't seen it. Are they freaking
crying you're crying in the first 30 minutes of the movie. I cannot, I just won't. It's not something I would do. I don't see how you guys hear about a movie that
it's so sad and then run to go
go
see
and
it.
watch it. Like it's the first thing you want to do until you're crying. Like, literally, my social media was lit up with people that watched this movie and that said how and the parts that I can hear, I really feel like I haven't seen it. The parts that I really feel like everybody's crying at the same exact part. And I know me, right?
Just turn it off at that point.
It can happen to me as well. I have been in the back in the movies, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple times. And I don't really like to be that way. I'm not about to run and go and see a movie that I know is gonna make me that way, and you guys are going crazy for it. So what I wanted to just bring up was just tell us how it is. I don't want to see it, so tell me.
I heard it was really good. Everybody say that the leave us comments.
Go. What should I say? Everybody say.
No, for real. Leave us comments on our YouTube channel. Time to talk about our YouTube channel. GN Checking In TV, whichever one you watching this on. Leave us a comment. What was your favorite part of the movie Straw? Should we see it? Should we risk the tears for the rest of it? But everybody that I saw said that the acting was impeccable and that it wasn't like your normal Tyler Perry, you know. So
yeah, that's steep. I don't really know. That's real steep for me.
What you mean?
The crying part.
Like I'm just saying, I feel you. Don't nobody want to be sad. Don't nobody feel like being sad. So,
that's why I give us that breakdown. Give us that favorite part. If you're not giving us your favorite part, give us your worst part. What was the worst part?
What was the worst part?
Or you know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to tell us.
Just whatever part you feel like that you feel like. But if you want to go and see it. If you feel like this, hey, you want to go and see this movie, that's cool, but let me tell you this.
Or pay your Netflix.
Tell us that, you know what I'm saying? Tell us that one part. Like, I just want to tell you this part before you go. Tell us that. You know what I'm saying? That's the part we want to hear about. Drop that in the comments. Because I'm really debating on if I even...
I'm not paying Netflix to watch that shit.
Want to even check it
I'm
out.
not paying Netflix to cry. They can kiss behind.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I don't know if I want to check it out. The effect that it has for everyone.
They cry too much.
I do not think that I want to.
Oh boy, it's like that. 313, what up, though? You're roll.
I don't think I just want to jump out there like that.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not crying. Not today, not tomorrow.
Damn, okay. I understand what that means.
So... Y'all, I think if we done with social media,
wait. One more social media part that I had that was local but still social.
What up, though? Thanks for tuning in.
I Swear Vezzo, which is a local rapper here in Detroit, was involved in a prank. A prank from a guy named...
AKA Chavez.
A prank from a guy named White Dolomite is what he calls himself. White Dolomite, and his pranks be
he walks, around the way.
He walks up. He's from somewhere in the country. He wears like.
He's not from Michigan.
No.
Okay.
So he walks up and he calls you boy, and he tells you to do stuff. And Bezos was with a bunch of security, and he was following the prank so far. White Dolomite followed the prank so far to the point where he kind of got roughed up by some security, and he kind of got upset afterwards and called police. But it was straightened out. It was straightened out.
That's hilarious that you would call the police. That white privilege. You thought that he white?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
And he was saying like, "Hand me this, boy. Hey, hand me that off the shelf, boy." And at first he kind of like froze. Vezzo kind of like froze. And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "You heard what I said, boy." And like, you know what I'm saying? And like his instantly, like his security was already on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he said it again, his security just instantly like pushed up on him, like, and that's when Vezo was like, "Man, who you talking to?" Like, but he ain't really even have to say nothing after that. You know what I'm saying? But when he was trying to say, "Oh, it's a video, it's a prank, it's a video," but then they didn't care. Like, it was already too far.
Awesome, what's her name? Shit.
Yeah, it was already too far by then, but he ended up calling the police, and you seen the police.
He almost got hurt too, huh? Talk about the white boy?
Yeah, you seen the police up there kind of, you know what I'm saying, taking a report, like kind of talking to him type deal. It was crazy.
That's what he get.
Yeah, it kind of got too far out of hand.
He came here, or he caught him in California or something like that?
Nah, if I'm not mistaken, he was here. That was here for sure.
He better be lucky he didn't get his motherfucking shit split wide open to the white meat. Yeah. Stop playing with us. This is Detroit, dog. We didn't come to play with you bitches. We didn't. You know what I'm saying? Vezo ain't even like the most hardest gangster rapper.
He
like,
don't even act like it neither, though.
He married and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what type of goons he got with him. And at the end of the day, he from the east side. Like, don't play with him.
When you rocking with security, best believe me, it's you don't mess with nobody that got security.
Is the thugs.
Right.
Them the thugs because they trying to make sure they go home and don't go to jail. These niggas, they ready to go to jail because they know they gonna end up getting out.
Yeah, they taken care of once.
So they ready to go to jail. They got insurance.
Yeah, they taken care
everything. They guns legal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas. Now I'm gonna tell you, quick story time. I did security back when I was like 17. Yeah, I was 17. I wasn't even 18 yet. Because I remember the party that I was doing security for, I couldn't get in. If I was to go to the party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was at the door checking purses. And so, you know, during the party, I'm in there, you know, I'm lit, I'm excited, I'm young as fuck at this cabaret. It was a cabaret. These people was dressed to the nines. Inks, gators, you know what I'm saying? This was back in like 2000, 2001. Long story short, at the end of the night, somebody drunk after acting a fool. And I want to say they threatened security. I saw them threaten security. And long story short is they ended up getting stabbed by security. The security, because you know, I was a girl. I was just there to check the purses. The real security niggas was the ones who was checking the door, who was walking through the party the whole night, who was out walking through the parking lot.
Who was stabbing niggas, apparently.
And the craziest shit was, you know, he was claiming self-defense. I guess the guy had did or said something or whatever to him, and they ended up trying to subpoena me. You know what I'm saying? To testify or whatever. Yeah,
You ain't fuck with it?
Hell no. And I feel like the only way I was able to get out of it is because I was a minor at the time when it happened. Or, you know, I wasn't 18 yet.
Yeah.
Because I never testified.
Well, you know, by law, shit, you don't gotta be 18.
I think they sent me like a paper. It was like a questionnaire or something like that, and I filled it out saying like I didn't see nothing because really I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, I think that.
I wasn't right there. You know, all I did was see when they was carrying a nigga out, and they was like, "That's what you get for talking shit." That's all I remember.
Waste evidence. You're gonna waste evidence, and you know, trial, especially on a trial, because trial is money in so many days. So they can't have a waste of a person. Yeah. Right, that's a waste. You gotta be somewhat evidence to something.
I just remember, and I didn't see shit. All I remember is the old boy saying,
shit, you know,
or I remember the person who hired me, because it was his boy, they was partners. His boy was the one who had to stab the guy. And as they was carrying the nigga out, he walks past us. And I remember the guy who hired me saying, "That's what you get for talking shit." That's all.
He was talking to the nigga that was stabbed up. Wow.
He was like, "That's what you get for talking shit." And I don't know if the guy had threatened him with a gun or threatened him or what. He didn't walk out that bitch. He didn't walk out that bitch. He got carried out. And he probably did. I don't know. I didn't really know them all like that. You know what I'm saying? I knew.
I mean, clearly he did. He wasn't in cuffs when the nigga was getting wheeled out.
Right. No, but you know, I mean, because at the you know, he was security. He probably told the police that it was self-defense, so he ended up having to turn go to court for arraignment, that type of shit to prove what he said. But yeah, initially they didn't arrest him, because he was, he was authority.
They would have had to go back and do some videos,
more investigation to see if they had to come arrest him.
That's just
and crazy. I think apparently they did end up charging him, because that's why they tried to subpoena me.
I mean,
they ended up arraigning him and charging him. Absolutely.
Obviously tried to. I mean,
now did he get off? I don't know, but he got charged, because that's how I ended up being subpoenaed.
Just don't know if he got convicted, right?
You know what I'm saying? But that was over 20 years ago. The person didn't die. I do remember that.
That was good.
Yeah. So I bet you he ain't do no shit like that no more.
I mean,
my back obviously itching. I ain't gonna speak on the situation I got going on my back. We love y'all so much.
Some people obviously turn up off that and they'll go back and do it again.
Yeah, think they superheroes.
Yeah, because they beat it one time, they beat it again. I've seen too many people.
But I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm security and if niggas like to act crazy, if I got to stab you, hit you with
a I mean, you ain't in the wrong. I see it, so you ain't in the wrong. You doing your that's like a policeman. That's like a policeman. Yeah, it's like a policeman.
It's a dangerous
That's within your job. It's within your guidelines of your job. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, so if you ready to switch gears. I'm ready to switch gears to Would You Rather.
Absolutely. We can go to that. Of course, I was.
Did you get any
unprepared, but
you gonna say you don't have to have none.
Prepared is never too far away from being prepared.
Baby.
That's what you need to know. Stuff. I got a trick up my sleeve, even if I ain't got one. One thing y'all gotta know. Remember, if y'all rewind back about maybe like 2 episodes, maybe 3 of them, I was your handicap homeboy. You know what I'm saying? But check your mans out right now doing the Birdman hand rub. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your handicap homeboy no more. You know what I'm saying? Getting stuff together, man. Shout out to that right there, for real.
Period. He's back like he never left.
Real close. If I ain't there yet, I'm very close.
All right, so yeah, pull up some Would You Rather questions from your boy.
I mean, we definitely wanna.
Dak.
That's not his name.
What's his name?
It's not a he, it's a she. I don't roll with a lot of guys.
Oh.
I'm a ladies man. Sorry, I'm a ladies man.
Also, it's Cat. Is it the same bitch?
It's not the same as you. No.
It's not my same Cat, but they just got the same name. Is yours Cat with a K or Cat with a C?
Mine's got both. KCATT. That's it. Both.
Okay, I'm gonna let that slide and ride.
It's only right to let it slide. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will have it together.
This time, she really gave me some bold questions. She got on my nerves, but I just didn't have time to ask for no other Would You Rather. I just was like,
so do you want to do this? You do the Would You Rather, I do the 21 questions, or you want to do both? Do both.
It's up to you.
I'm with either one.
Whatever we stay woke for.
Oh, okay.
Niggas gotta go to work in the morning. And, I got content creator work to do tomorrow. And I need to clean out my car. Ladies, is your car junky? Even if you keep your house clean, do you keep your car just a little junky? Or is it just me? But I'm cleaning it out tomorrow, and I'm washing it too. I don't even think I'm going to go to the car wash. I think I'm going to do it right here on the side of the house.
That's going to be hard to do.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Dang. I do it on the side of my house, man. Not work. Okay, so let's just go straight to some of these Would You Rather. Kat keep on giving me these relationship type questions. I'm gonna have to ask her give me some other kind of regular Would You Rather, because they kind of seeming like the same shit. You know what I mean? Which that's my only issue.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta kind of see, maybe because I think her problem is she got another female as her. She got a cat GPT. I think she need
Chuck.
Yeah, she needed Chuck.
Chuck GPT.
Yeah,
hey, Miss Penny, I love you.
He probably will work better for her because I ain't gonna lie, I got a cat GPT. That little cat be working out for you, boy. Oh, but that's another story. We ain't gonna worry about that. But
all right, you go first. Yeah.
Okay. We can start off something like
since you ready.
I didn't say I was that ready, but since you. Okay. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause?
Girl, you can go on with that.
Okay, you don't like her for that.
I don't want to know now one. Okay. Irritate. I don't want to know nothing about death.
Would you rather have spaghetti hair or sweat maple syrup? Spaghetti for hair or sweat maple syrup?
That's a good one. That's funny. Now that's cute and funny. I like that. Would I rather spaghetti hair, sweat maple syrup? That shit's sticky. Cause
wouldn't that be like though, like real slick, like smooth?
That's what I'm. But then, like, is it cooked spaghetti or is it hard spaghetti? Because if it's hard spaghetti, it's gonna break easy. If it's cooked spaghetti, then it'll be kind of like mushy or whatever. And I would just wear my shit bald. I would be bald skin head bald like V Bozeman.
Would you rather have no eyebrows or no eyelashes?
See, you know what? I think this is a joke. No, that's some bullshit.
That's for real. That's a good one.
No, y'all got me fucked up. No, y'all trying to be funny.
No, that's for real though. No, for real though.
That's so a good one that y'all is making fun of me like this.
No, that's a real good one though. Would you rather have no eyebrows or no eyelashes?
Is you like you serious?
All right, so you don't. Okay, all right.
No. Let's tackle this. Let's tackle this. Because this is a teachable moment and it's a story time involved. It's relatable. But I want to know, did you not read that question and be like, maybe I shouldn't ask her this because this might trigger some trauma?
I thought the exact opposite. I said, this is when she gonna love when I ask her this. She gonna like this. When I say this, she about to be like, I like that one.
No, you want to know why not? And it's not your fault. It's not you that I'm mad at. It's Chat GK because I feel like she be listening to us. She know what the fuck going on. She know damn well I ain't got no eyebrow. I ain't got no eyelashes. She know I ain't got no eyelashes. Yes, she do, babe.
No, she do not. She knows nothing about that. The thing is, it's just questions.
She know I ain't got no eyelashes, man. She hear everything.
She don't be listening.
She tried to do me with no Vaseline. So obviously I wouldn't rather now one, bro. Honestly, but I would rather no eyebrows. And I have an abundance. Like I have too many eyebrows. Excuse me, even though I recently had them touched up. Thank you, Joya. I love you so much. But I got more than enough eyebrows. I don't have to fill them in like nothing. These is mine. This is hair. This is not no type of you know what I'm saying?
Say that.
But I don't have no eyelashes though. These are falsies, obviously.
So you would rather be the other way around?
Yes. I would rather because I could just go get some tattoo eyebrows.
Yeah.
You can't get permanently painted sewn up right. You know what I'm saying? I can get some tattoo eyebrows and be killing the game. If I had some long pretty eyelashes like yours and I just had
so
now you gonna get in here live.
I cut mine off. Okay, next. Because she talking crazy like I got eyelashes. Alright, would you rather be stuck in a porta potty during a music festival or in a clown car with 10 clowns?
See, I feel like your Chat GPT is playing with me.
That's funny to me too.
I feel like your Chat GPT is playing with me because I'm obviously a clown. What do you mean I don't like clowns? I am a clown.
I thought you
Diamond the Diva Clown on deck, okay? And so, what was the question?
Would you rather be stuck in a porta potty during a music festival?
Of course, I'd rather be with the clowns, bro. I'd rather be with my own people and not in those stinking ass porta potty. That's dumb. Unless you scared of clowns, you're gonna pick the clowns. People that scared of clowns, which there's a lot of people that scared of clowns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you might pick the porta potty. My daughter. I'll answer her later. I'm busy right now. I'm working. Stay focused, Queen and Poppy. What up, though?
Would you rather have a secret admirer or be a secret admirer?
Have.
Yeah. I feel like for a man, for me, it'll be B. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be tied up or be the one doing the tying?
Okay, so I would rather be the one doing the tying for several reasons.
Understood.
I have PTSD. I'm not that flexible for real. So like my bone, my wrist and shit, everything could be probably hurting. And it's just not. It's just not.
Okay. I feel like this is a good one too. This is a good one for you. I thought this immediately. Would you rather twerk in public or flash a stranger? Quick peek.
Hold on. This don't make no sense at all. Hello? What's up?
You gotta pay a late fee.
Okay, 7, whatever. I'm taping the podcast right now. I'll sync them text messages and I'll deal with that later. Alright. I'm so tired of everybody always saying I gotta pay something. Like, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. Like, anyways, what was we talking about?
Okay, all right. Would you rather twerk in public or flash a stranger? Quick peek.
Man, that's so easy.
Yeah.
I would rather twerk in public.
I
know like what? That's fun. We do that all the time. We finna do that in the Bahamas in a minute.
Would you rather play strip poker or body shot?
Depends on where I'm at and who I'm with.
Understood.
Some people I don't want to see naked, so I would rather just do the body shots because you ain't got to be naked. You know what I'm saying? Right. But and I don't want them to see me. I might not want them to see me naked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Would you rather do a sexy dare or answer a deep, embarrassing question?
That's another question that depends.
Say you just at a party, but like you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
With people I don't really know like that.
Yeah, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like some people, y'all may have been in a group together, not to say you just.
I'd rather answer the question in front of strangers and shit like that.
Yeah, people you don't know, yeah, understood.
I'd rather answer the question.
Would you rather skinny dip with friends or prank call your crush?
Skinny dip with friends.
Why? So listen, I feel like prank calling your crush is so much easier though, like, right? Because they not gonna know who you is.
Well, what type of prank call we doing though? Like, and that's the most shit that depends. Because if this crush know me, if they know my voice or something like that, like if it's any kind of way that they gonna know it's me, I don't want to. Like, who does that?
You ain't right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather skinny dip. Like, I look good. We having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna check me, boo? But playing on somebody's phone, I just feel like that's just too fucking childish for me. I'm about to be 50.
I understand. I totally feel that. Would you rather have love with no sex or sex with no love?
Love with no sex.
That's real. Understood. That's the real.
I mean, like, yeah.
Because if you had to just go on one, so let's say
I've been having sex with no love my whole life.
But let's say,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's say you not. So right now, right, you gotta start all over, having sex all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Now every time you do it, it's not gonna be just sex. So now you gotta pick. So now you gotta say, all right, every time I do it, it's gonna be love now, or it's gonna be sex, and it's gonna be like that.
Every
forever.
time I do, it's gonna be love.
Okay, understood.
Hell yeah.
Understood. I like that.
When I fake love somebody, or when I think I love somebody and not sure, or when it end up being lust, I thought it was love and it end up being lust, or when, you know what I'm saying, it is better than when it's just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if it's for show love, it's gonna be better.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. So, all right, would you rather know your partner's full past or keep it a mystery?
So I either gotta know the whole past or keep the whole past of history. I can't know nothing.
Bingo. Right? It's no bits.
I'd rather not know nothing.
Okay.
Because I don't even care for real. So
I agree, right? Because that's like before.
Might as well not know because I don't care.
Okay. Would you rather argue every week but have great makeup sex, or never argue but feel distant?
Argue every week and have great makeup sex.
Yeah. Because you know what? All right, not that it's something that I like, right? Listen, let me make this very clear. Not that something like I'm very non-confrontational. Don't like to argue. I don't like none of that. I'm about to be like, all right, that's it, right? Fast, that's me, right? Mm-hmm. But certain stuff builds chemistry, right? Whether it's accepting or thing, what people think is an argument is not an argument. A disagreement is not an argument because you can agree to disagree. Like, hey, yo, you know what? You got your say so. I got mine.
Every argument don't have to be toxic.
Right. I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying what I'm saying, and you saying what you saying, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
We just don't agree.
Agreeing to disagree.
There's an argument, whether it's me, you can have an argument and have it not be disrespectful.
Right, back and
forth. It's gonna be back and forth.
Hacking at each other, basically.
Right, like trying to see who could say the worst thing. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, that's beyond that argument. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see who could hurt each other the worst. You ain't even sticking to the point no more. Now you just saying some bullshit. Now we just saying some bullshit like
you
some
kids. You took this shit way off into some hoes. You talking about, but you can't do this like me. Like, what are you talking about? We was talking about how this shit don't match this shit. They ain't got nothing about how I could do something like you. Where do you even get that shit from? Like, that's what that shit turned into. Yeah, when a motherfucker know they wrong or they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they don't got no right. And you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no dog in a fight. Like, but that's not knowing how to agree to disagree.
That's a lot of immaturity too, though. That's why I feel like people shouldn't get into serious relationships when they're real young, because you don't know how to navigate those emotional. Most people in their 20s, especially, is not emotionally intelligent enough to have a serious monogamous relationship. and I mean,
that space. You need that time. You need that space
just to be a kid and just to grow. They call you a college kid for a reason. So you 21, 22, 23, you ain't ready to be married for real.
You need that time.
Now, if you about to be out here having sex and having babies, go ahead and get married. Because you will get ready. You know, that's my advice. But I don't think that you should be fake married. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you ain't got no kids, you ain't married already, don't just jump into something for no reason. Both of y'all could be companions, right? Y'all could be friends, besties, whatever, sex partners, whatever. But be realistic on where y'all at in y'all lives, and that way y'all relationship can last. So maybe y'all can still be friends when you are ready. Instead of hurting each other and ruining y'all chances for a future possibility, because now you didn't hurt me so bad in my 20s. I don't even want nothing to do with you when I'm in my 30s and 40s.
What I am gonna say about that is, now, don't get it twisted for accept it for what it is. Some people, and it's very slim, some people run into their person early enough and understand it. It's not just something quick though. It ain't no, we was just together. It's even when you young, it's a feeling. Now I've seen people do it from young that's still doing it right now. I've seen it. And it can happen. Yes. And I've with my own eyes, I'm talking about people I know was next to, far as like in school, like. I'm not
negating that, because. But in the end, really, it's more so slim of the people who actually do it. Because here's my thing. You have more people that fake being married in their 20s than you have actually get married and put God in it. And when you fake getting married in your 20s, it's only lust still. You fornicating. It's not, you know what I'm saying? People that actually go and get married in their 20s, you probably would have more of a chance of succeeding than people that's in these faux marriages, these 10, 12, 15, 20-year relationships that started in their 20s that never put God in it.
Even if that one don't work, you will have a long run. It's a lesson behind, like, it's something
experience, it's practice that you started, and you have made yourself a husband type of person or a wife type of person. It's like, I've been a wife all this time. I can't just be a hoe. Next thing I'm gonna have to do is be somebody else's wife. That's how people end up with 2, 3 husbands to my 0. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pamela done been married 3 times. She's single now, and was in a long time relationship with somebody that didn't marry her, but she had been married 3 damn times.
Yeah. Listen, it be like that. It happens, and it happens fast. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, and then, you know, when in marriage, right, you gotta watch out for crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy people read signs, read people. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. I want to take it back to a social media moment where I want to talk about Tracy T for a second. I want to talk about your boy Tracy T. Your boy Tracy T is crashing out over the internet off being married to Cash Doll, and what he's trying to make it feel like as if he's okay with her flaunting Zadarius out here and having fun with him, looking happy. He's trying to make it seem as if that's okay because I can look happy too. I can do this too. But you're tripping out. He talking about, oh, well, what you want me to do? Walk around with no shirt? I can walk around with no shirt on and look like him too. But you already did it. You walked around with no shirt on. You did it at the BET Awards, if I'm not mistaken, with Cash Doll. It's people that's freaking out. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I feel like, and she learned. Cash Doll learned, and what she did was she moved towards a better situation. When she first broke up with Tracy T, she didn't have no bad blood, and she said that. She said they were still friends. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have no bad blood towards him, whatnot. He's the one that's trying to make it a scene, to make it seem like he's not the one that's jealous or whatnot. But I feel like that's what's making it seemingly noticeable that you are the jealous one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so you gotta watch out for stuff like so when it comes to marriages and stuff. So, that's
what I missed. What we watching out for?
Just who you marrying? Who you?
Oh God,
that's all.
You better. Just like you should watch out for who you having kids for. But sometimes, if you ain't willing to 86 a kid, you just be stuck. But yeah, for sure, you got to be careful who you marrying, because me personally, I only plan on being married once. I'm not getting divorced. You better take your ass in the basement, in the garage.
That's the thing.
Somewhere.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because I'm not going nowhere. You not going nowhere. And ain't nobody coming before you except for God. And nobody coming before me except for God. And so if they try, you better let them know who you fucking with.
Okay, that's all that.
Because it's me and you, baby.
That's the empowerment we need to have. Say that shit.
That's what the Bible says, me, you, and God. And that's a 3-4 chord you don't want to mess with.
And you know what? Right now, this probably don't go with the questions, but since we talking about how it's supposed, let's talk about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
And it's off the would you rather, but we'll get back to the would you rather. Sorry, y'all.
Okay,
y'all gotta excuse me. Sometimes
we shoot in the gym.
Sometimes I just get random shit that just come out, and I think it's juicy enough that you know what I'm saying.
Throw it at us. Come on with it.
Y'all could chime in too. I want everybody answer on this one. This one is a good one, and I'm gonna give y'all a scenario, and I won't answer. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's gonna go. All right, boom.
Boom.
You married?
I'm married. I like that. I'm married.
That's first and foremost. You married?
I'm married.
I don't care how long it was. Could have been for a day. Could have been for a week. Could have been for a year. Could have been for 10
days, 72 days. I'm married.
Could have been for 10 years. You
52
married.
years.
Y'all about to load up. You married. You got 2 kids. You loading up. Y'all about to go on a family trip. On this family trip, your mama say, baby, my car just broke down. Boom. I can't drive. I need to ride with you. In your car, you have driver, you. Passenger, your husband. Kids in the back. Your mama say, I need to ride with you. She say, okay, baby, I want to ride in the front. Your husband say, baby, I'm already here. Can't she just get in the back? Right now, that's you. Boom. Live and direct. Where you at with it?
Hopefully, I got the type of husband that's just going to get in the back with our kids and give my 65-year-old mom the front seat if that's what she wants. She probably, can't really, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's a senior citizen. If she wants the front.
And case being, you don't have a husband that is just accepting that. He specifically said, baby, I'm sitting right here already.
Well, first of all, this question is really messed up for me because my mom loves to sit in the back. My mom purposefully gets in the back. I'd be mad that she want to get in the back, but my daughter, she wants to get in the back for some reason. And I don't understand it, but she do. She likes to get in the back. So, but I don't agree. I think that any woman, you know what I'm saying? Any woman, I think the man shouldn't mind getting in the back, you know what I'm saying? If she wants to get in the front, if the woman wants to get in the front, especially an elderly woman, especially your wife's mother.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, just like a man would have the common courtesy to get up from a chair and just let a woman sit down. If a woman, especially an elderly, well, I can see if this was like my sister or my cousin. But this is my mama, my grandma, my great aunt, my aunt that's older. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have no problem getting in the back. You should offer to get in the back, as a matter of fact.
Now.
Especially with the kids.
Now, vice versa.
Vice versa?
No. I want you to switch it around. Now, you married. You in a passenger seat. Your husband's car. He got to pull up somewhere and he got to pick up his pops. And his pops say, I want to sit in the front.
I already got in the back when we pulled up. First of all, I was raised to that the older person sit in the front. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was 9 and you was 12. Bitch, I gotta ask you, can I get your front seat? Okay. If I'm 9 and you 12, you sit in the front seat majority of the time.
Okay.
I gotta ask you or ask your mama. I gotta cry, beg, so I can get in the front seat because I know that the rule is the older person get in the front seat. That's just proper protocol and respect.
No, okay.
In the black community, anyways.
All right. Okay. So now, with that said, now we talked about the Bible, and somewhere in there, your family is your family, right? Am I not correct? Stop me when I'm wrong. Your family is your family, which means the family that you create is your family. You are born into a family. That's your family. We didn't say nothing about family. We talking about old person versus young respect. And about husband, mama. Because my husband go before anybody. Bingo. Exactly what we're laying out.
That's not what we laying out. No, that's not.
Why are we? I'm not here who asking the question. Why are you telling me what I'm not laying out?
Because if that's what you was trying to ask, that should have been the question that you asked. Because like I just said...
Did I not put the whole scenario? I said, you're married, right? Did I not put the whole scenario?
Yeah, but you talking about a car seat ride. Who should ride in the front? And seats and stuff. Yeah. That's not equivalent. That's not... You should have said something.
Okay.
That's
right,
not...
okay,
I'm
right.
sorry. That's
You're
not...
Right, you're
that's
right,
not...
right.
That's not serious enough for me to put my husband... Oh, because I don't even feel like that's putting my husband... That's a seat. That's common courtesy. That's like, I'm not going to tell my mama to stand up so my husband can sit down. I wouldn't expect my husband to want me to. That's not chivalrous. That's not a man. That's not a gentleman. What type of man gonna tell a lady to sit down? I mean, to stand up just because he the husband? If anything, the husband should want to. I don't know
when in there I said that, but if I said that, I'm
the husband that wants to sit in the front seat to exert his authority in the wife's life over the mother that's stupid.
Okay. All right. Okay. You all right.
I'm not saying you stupid.
No, I didn't say that. No.
I hope you don't think that's what I'm saying.
That's not what I said.
I'm just saying I feel like that.
Take it as that. No. But what
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you just didn't. I gave situations and scenarios because of. I didn't say.
I just thought that was.
I get it. I get
my husband come first. Period. Like, as far as like, the husband might be like, you need to do this with your kids, or you should be doing this with your household, or you should be doing this with your husband, or the mama. You know what I'm saying? They'll be telling her daughter. But if that's not what my husband want to do in our household, that's not what the fuck we doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking my mama advice when me and my husband we is one person. We is literally one person. Ain't no separating. Our DNA is damn near connected now. We is one person. Ain't nobody coming in between me and my husband. And unless he puts somebody in between us, and then I'm gonna just have to rebuke that in the name of Jesus and pray to sever the connection that he got with whatever it is that's causing.
That's not where I was. It's just more so the understanding, but because it wasn't a shot at an intentional shot at you directly. The thing is. What I notice is that, that is a big thing in the community of marriage.
A lot of people get into it, break up because of their in-laws.
Of being how somebody
What
feels.
about you and your wife? If your mama...
What you gotta know about this is... And I love my mama.
Feel like your wife taking her son from her and start to bring a wedge between you and your wife.
Every bone in me, the broken ones, the ones.
I love your mama too.
The ones the ones that may be double, the ones that's single, the ones that's slim. I love my mama. Whatever.
She come telling you stuff about your wife to try to break y'all up because she feel like your wife is taking you away.
I'm going to tell you this, and this is with all respect, all due, because like I say, I love my mama with every bone in my body.
I love her too. She's so sweet.
With all due respect and you know what I'm saying, and disrespect, just know, listen, it goes a long way, right? Mm-hmm. But I can only tell you the honest truth.
Yeah. That's what I expect.
It ain't nothing that my mom, let me tell you, quick story time. My mama watching this right now, mind you.
I love you, Mom. Right
now, if you're not, you're gonna watch it later. Quick story time. Okay, I'm about to get into this right now, and it's a moment. I just want you to know it's a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? It's a stepping stone for us.
Y'all got to it and through it. Whatever he finna say
for us. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got to it and through it.
I'm gonna let you know a moment. Since we talking about this, because this is real relevant to this. I stayed with my children's mother, my last two children's mother, which we was in a relationship at the end of the time for 13 years. But during this time, this was in the middle of the 13. We were somewhere along the way. Mm-hmm. I stayed in an apartment building. Mm-hmm. I stayed in a 1-bedroom apartment. And
With baby mama. And...
It's just my baby mama. And this was around the time my youngest daughter was born. My first daughter with her, which was this is 13. She was 13
so this is about 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Oh, okay.
She's 13 years and 13 years, like 6 months right now. Today.
She was a new baby when this
happened. So she was a new baby in a crib, all that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The thing was, so when this happened, we stayed there, and my peoples was going through some stuff, and it was fine. My mother was like, "Hey, can you know what I'm saying? Couple of your brothers, and I'm the oldest of 9. It's a lot of us." My mother said, "Hey, can a couple of your brothers and sisters stay with you? Not a problem. They can." I'm not asking everybody.
A couple of your brothers and sisters.
A couple of your brothers and sisters.
So what is this? 4 people?
So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I had 4, maybe 5 people, and now plus me, my baby mama, and my baby in a 1-bedroom apartment. Now that 4, maybe 5, and then I had plus her sister, because her sister talked to my brother at the time, right? So that adds another. So we are deep in this motherfucker. So what happens is one of my sisters ends up getting an apartment across the way. And like, so now we will all pack up in my shit is how
That's
it worked.
A blessing.
We will pack up in my shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everybody was we had more so
bumpy heads.
We was more so thick and in my shit, more people in my shit than was in her shit, because she didn't play that. Now what happened was we had an incident where some money was not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't getting paid, and then I butted heads with one of my brothers. Like, look, this not. You told her flat. You told my baby mama you not about to pay no money. Oh, you gotta go. This from immediate from work. She called me at work. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said he not gonna pay what he said he was gonna pay. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go full 10. I pulled up. Boom. Everybody gotta go. This, that, and the third. Right.
Yeah.
This is not even married, right? But this is just in a.
So you're not.
This is just in a situation. That I'm telling you that I understand how it could be when married, because I feel like you
had to stick with her against a family member.
Absolutely, because
that was your livelihood, that was your household.
I had to put motherfuckers out. I remember grabbing my cousin, which was a female, and him and her up like, "Why are you in here talking crazy? You gotta go." It wasn't I'm not striking nobody, but
the cousin was there too.
She was there too, talking crazy. I'm like, you gotta
in
go.
A 1-bedroom apartment.
So many people here, and I'm not trying to, but I'm housing because I'm trying to help.
Because you blessed to be a blessing. You blessed to be a blessing.
These are still my siblings.
People will take advantage. Maybe your family members that will take advantage more than any.
What basically happened? Moral of the story is what basically happened is. It came around to where I told everybody they had to leave. You know what I'm saying? It was causing a lot of commotion in my little 1-bedroom apartment. Caused a lot of commotion. So everybody. My mama got mad and came and was at my door. And when I opened the door, she was like yelling. Why you put your brothers in my da-da-da? And I immediately slammed the door. Boom. Because I don't want to hear that you're going against what I have. This is my family here,
and you're an adult at this point. Even if you was 12, this is your shit. The fuck?
And I understand that is your family. Those are the children that you had, so you are going to be taking up for them, and I understand that. So the thing is that's what I'm saying. Like, that's your family. When you like, you know what I'm saying? We siblings, all y'all still family, but this is my immediate now. You know what I'm saying? These kids,
But well, I understand where you coming from, right? Because you was operating in the office of a husband, okay? Because you was a new father, and it was a new father with this woman. Right. A new father with this woman. You was in the mindset to marry her. So you was operating in the office of that you planned on occupying. And you was practicing what you was about to have to practice once you went through with the proposal and married her and everything. You had to get, you couldn't, don't make no sense. You got a baby now with this girl. You got to show a united front with her. You know what I'm saying? Because you planned on marrying her, making her comfortable.
Bought a ring, all that.
You have to get ready for what you're trying to do. You knew in your mind what you was about to do. And so you didn't have to explain that to your mom, your brother, nobody. You felt like you was preparing yourself for the office of husband. And so I totally understand where you was coming from, and operating in that office, you was right. Right? In the office of husband, that's exactly how you was supposed to act. In the office of man, paying bills, that's how you was supposed to act. Yeah. Let's just take all the love and relationships out of it. Just roommate to roommate, you know what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to act. But mother to son, like Langston Hughes, life for her ain't been no crystal stair. You just said she got 9 kids, and she ain't but 50, so she had to start early. Or had them back to back. She's went through it and to it and got a testimony and, you know, have a way of doing things that she sees as what's right, that she wants to teach her children. You being the oldest, she figured you already got it, right? But at this point, she feel like, what the fuck? He don't got it? He ain't sticking together with his siblings? I done told him that he got to be they protector. You know, he vows to me that he would take care of his siblings. Probably, I don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
You know I'm digging.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly
so she probably feel like, you know, you is like they other daddy, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what
so she looking at you to be her extension, where she can't do you supposed to do. Y'all, this been you, her, and these kids.
Together for real.
You know what I'm saying? So when she feel like you're not doing what she wants you to do, it frustrates her. She feel like because you grown now, you know what I'm saying? You not a kid where she can't manipulate you in that way. Like, I'm your mama. I said so.
Make you do right. I'm gonna make
you know what I'm saying? Right. You got your own mind and you got your own boundaries and you got your own family that you building now. Her family ain't your. See, I was watching a podcast earlier this week and it was talking to this lady about how she's trauma bonded with her son. And she had made this vow to him to take care of him and do all of this that God was supposed to be doing for him.
Right.
And, you know, so, you know, she had to repent for that and give him back to God. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so, especially...
It's her child, but not her child.
And especially with your mom having you especially as so young, she probably have a serious, you know, bond with you that goes beyond what really God wants. And that's no shade. But that's just to think that, you know, you supposed to do X, Y, Z for her. And she's supposed to be available to do X, Y, Z for you to the end of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, she don't understand that there is a time to where you have to, your son is not your husband. The Bible say the Lord of hosts is your husband. You know, if you don't have one, Jesus is your husband. God forbid, you know, you lose a son at a young age, Jesus will fill that void. When you have to let your son go because he goes off to be the head of his own family, Jesus is right there to fill that empty nest, and he will give you something else to focus on. He will give you another project. You know what I'm saying? You mothers are mothers to this whole nation and earth, and like we said, she got 9 kids, so it ain't like she ain't got nobody else to. Once she have to let go of either kid is what all I'm saying. She got 9 to go down. You know what I'm saying?
For every one kid, that's probably at least
grandkids.
3-4 grannies.
You see what I'm saying? she'll never have a completely empty nest. She is completely and utterly blessed and swimming in the abundance of offspring. And that's a blessing because that's what God told us to do. He told us to multiply, be fruitful and multiply. Okay? And so, you know, that's what mom did. And sometimes, especially when you start doing that early, it's probably hard to let them babies go out that nest. But, especially when they have been, you know, like, what? I hope y'all know I'm speaking from experience, and I love my mama with everything in me. And I would never want to, you know, sever the ties with my mama or make her feel like a burden or anything. It's a blessing to be able to, you know, have her in my life on a daily basis and to be able to partner with her, raising my daughter and helping my grandma before my grandma died, and for me to be able to do whatever I can to help her senior living and her golden ages, her golden years be, you know, relaxed and stress-free. She don't have to work, even though if she did get a little part-time job, I would be happy. It would help. But God taking care of that. She don't have to. You know what I'm saying? God is providing. And she haven't had to work since, like, for real, since, like, 2017, 2018. At least 2018 she worked. She had a little part-time job this summer, and I was glad because she just wanted to get out the house. She did something with the city, and they was like working on in like the gardens and stuff around the city. But I'm grateful that I've been able to take care of my mom. She been able to retire, you know what I'm saying, in her early 50s. She been retired damn near since my daughter was born. My mom had barely worked. And she's been helping me though. She's working though. Like, she not working in the same capacity that she used to work, but she's still working. She is a caregiver. She been a caregiver since she got her mama out the rehab when her mama lost her leg to diabetes. She was caregiving her mama and helping me caregiving my daughter. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to be able to give care to her and supplement some of her income. But you know, it's a blessing to be a blessing, and that's all what's happening to you. You was blessed to be a blessing.
You know, we gotta also, just like we want to pass it down, we want our kids to take the knowledge that we give, and we gotta suck up the knowledge from our ancestors while we got them. The knowledge that they got, what they went through. You won't see it in their form again. You gotta understand that what you gonna see is what they seen, but you gonna see it in a different form, and they explain it to you. So we gotta pay attention to, man. Pay attention to your folks, your peoples, your older ones. You know what I'm saying? Your peoples. Like, I just be in the public, I just be in the public just listening to people, random people. You know, some people are just out loud with stuff. Some people are just shouting stuff out. People are quick to label them. That's crazy. That's people speaking their mind, and they don't know how to speak it no way other. You know what I'm saying? So
hi, Mom.
The thing is,
I be calling my mama crazy now because I be for real, and I don't mean no disrespect, I for real. But as my mom has gotten older, like, some of her, like, ideologies and opinions that she be expressing, it just don't sound like the mama that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, I be like,
the transition is hard. Because that
sound crazy,
right? Because also that you listening to a lot of we hear a lot of the younger stuff, a lot of way the younger people talk. But then in a way,
no.
What I'm about to tell you, in a way, we had to deal with so much tough stuff. We pass our kids down to our parents, and it's like, where was that tough shit? I thought I was about to be able to slide with being tough. I was about to pass my kids to you because I just knew you was so tough. You about to just, and they just so soft. Oh no, it's okay. Don't you do what you mean? I just got when I did that back then. I just knew you was about to be the savior for me. I knew I wasn't even going to have to do nothing.
That's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That is the thing. But my mama started doing that with my little brother. So she been doing that. That part. I'm used to that. I'm talking about right now, it's just like certain issues, you know what I'm saying? Like her views on certain issues have like either changed or dissipated. Like,
it's just different from what it used to be.
Right. It's either different or non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Because now she act like she don't remember, don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I hate it because, but at the same time, I love it because you got to live to get old. Yeah. Right? And so my mama keep living. I want her to get old as hell. Absolutely. I want her to be twice as old as she is now. If she becomes twice as old as she is now, she'll be 130. Now, God promised us 120. Listen, okay, I'll be 100. No, I'll be 106. If my mama is 130, I'm 106. I'm 24 years younger than my mom.
I'm 13 younger than my mama, so my mama make it there, baby. I'm there, baby, okay? Baby, you right there, baby, okay? But no.
So when my mama get as close to 120 as she's going to get, I will be 24 years younger than she will be. But the fact of the matter is, like, I need her to understand, like, Mom, like, let's not lose sight of who we are. Let's not start forgetting because she was like, something about, like, because, in the Bible say, if you raise your child up in a certain way, when they get older, they won't stray too far away from it. I don't know the exact scripture, but it says something like that. And so she said that, and I was like, exactly. And that's why I think the way I think. And so this person that you are now, these ways that you thinking and this stuff that you saying, I don't know who that is or where that come from, because the person who taught me the stuff that I'm spewing out to you right now is the same lady, but you are speaking. You know what?
Like she was the one that was straying away instead of you. I got you.
Literally.
I got you.
So, anyways,
but
like,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Listen, though, not to just be like, but
it just blows me away.
Like, what happens is I just feel like it's just a kind of an age thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
because you want to know what? Today I started thinking back on it, and I was like, you know what? She actually starting to kind of act like her mama. And she kind of having some of them same kind of like, I don't give a damn, this is what I think. You know what I'm saying? To me, that was my grandma's favorite thing. Well, to me, you could Google it, right? Because this when Google first came out when my grandma passed. You could Google it or look it up on Ask Jeeves, Yahoo, or whatever, and like get the answer from, some reputable encyclopedic type of source. And it'll be opposite of what my grandma say. Like, and she'd be like, well, to me.
That's her answer. She don't care about nothing else. But
I don't give a damn about what's right.
But you know what?
This is what I think.
I feel like this. Now, you want to know. Now, I'm not throwing no shade. I don't want you to accept this in no shady kind of way. But I feel like this, right? The way that you look at, you say, oh, my mama turned into my grandma. That's how your daughter gonna see you being your mama later on.
No.
You don't think
no shame, Ma.
No shame, Ma. What I'm telling you is gonna be resemblance.
No.
You cannot help it.
No.
It's not gonna...
You wanna know how? Yes, you can, because I'm breaking generational curses. The buck stops here, baby. Yes, I'm not. It's gonna change right here. I'm not. No. Now, certain things, especially.
Exactly.
No, let me finish though.
But
certain things, the good parts, yes. But
I didn't never say whether it was bad or it was good. But what I said exactly is the way that you say, "Hey, my mother reminds me of my grandmother." Your ways are your ways.
I was talking about how my grandma be like,
that's your way.
Stick a bed bug up your way.
Okay, and that's your way, because that's
how my grandma. That's how my mama started to be. But I always been like that though.
My
mama wasn't.
That interested you back then when she talked choppy like that. Your grandma probably talked choppy. You liked that. That's what makes you.
But that's been me though. That ain't been my mama though. Right. That's all I'm saying.
But that's
my mama been the type that'll give Ben. Mama, he ain't had no food. He been through. You don't understand what been like. You got to give this man grace.
So you can.
That's what my mama would say.
So you can see how certain things can skip generations or certain.
Oh, I understand that, but what I'm saying is not all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? My mama, you know, even though she's still sweet as pie, don't get it twisted. It's just certain stuff. I feel like she instead of like being sweet and just like trying to see what's really going on, she just go with the norm, or she go with what everybody else saying, or she just go with what's easy or what's, you know what I'm saying? Like she used to be the type of person that would advocate and like fight for you or whatever, and now she's just like, well, what you do? Why is this happening? Why is they doing this to you? Because look, I'm tired. I ain't got time.
Me personally, I don't think that's a problem.
I don't necessarily think it's a problem unless it was different at first and you was a person who grew up with Superwoman and now you got Clark Kent or you got Lois Lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta get used to Lois Lane. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, but you gotta expect Lois Lane is what I'm saying. Like, what do you expect?
My grandma died Superwoman. You hear me? My grandma, I just told you, she told my mama she was gonna stick a bed bug up her.
That's what I'm saying, though, right?
My grandma died feisty and ready to beat the brakes off of somebody from her wheelchair. She'll pull you down here to her. Like, I truly believe my grandma would have pulled somebody down to her in her wheelchair and beat them up.
I mean, it's possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But older people come with knowledge. I don't care how much of the older you get, it comes with knowledge. You don't just get old.
You gotta live to get old, and you gotta
just get old without
you gotta
knowledge.
get knowledge to get old.
You know what I'm saying? So when I think about this, I think about we went through as being young and dealing with our parents. Our parents was young, right? Who's to say what the case caused us to be when our kids get old? My oldest right now is about to be a senior in high school. I'm gonna shout her out. Shout out to her. My oldest
class of 2026.
Okay, is about to be a senior in high school.
You go, girl.
And I got one right behind her, which
class of 2027.
Okay.
Class of 2028. That's my baby.
And then and then I got one right there too. I got 3 girls. They all right there. Okay. But the thing is, right? We don't really know. We can do what we can, and that's what we can. Being generational or being a parent that's like, hey, yo, you the coolest, or you only fit the coolest in certain spots, but that don't mean that you didn't put down. Leave him alone, because I'm almost about to. Hey.
You gonna get the internet mad at you if you be mean to the cat.
No.
Cats run the internet.
No, but anyway.
That's all I was gonna show him on. See, he don't even want to be on camera.
No, he just want to just be held.
And he gonna rub his face.
That's how he want to do. He want to act like he want to be held and all that. He want to be all...
Look at your whiskers. You need a shave. You need a haircut, Garfield.
See how he do me? He want to get all on me. See?
He's sweet.
And that's why I just...
Show your face. Hold on, let me show his face. Garfield. He purring and shit.
Yeah, he want to get all on me. That's what she want to do. She want to bring him up, and then she going to be talking, I'm going to be sneezing. But then she want to get all next to him. Okay, right. But
bye,
anyway,
Garfield. I love you, boo.
Just generational, right? We just got, it's just...
He's sweet.
This is different.
Okay, go on for you, make me sneeze now. Ooh, I'm finna blow some smoke on him. He gonna go. Watch this.
Put him on you then, because he gonna put his fucking claws down when you do that. Look at him. I had this cat And she named him Garfield. His name is really Biscuit.
His name is Garfield. Well, look at this cat.
Governor.
Show his face. Now, is this cat not Garfield?
I look at him. I named him Biscuit.
His name is Garfield.
I named him Biscuit. She came around and renamed him. So I want to know, what do you guys think? Let's see who gets the first to 5 is what his name is going to be.
Show his face.
They see his face. His name is either going to be Garfield or Biscuit. So the first 5 comments that we get all in the same name. We either going to get 5 biscuits or...
Look at this face. Is this not Garfield,
or 5
y'all?
Garfields.
Garfield, come here. Show your face good in the camera, baby. Come here. Oh, you love him and shit, but let's not do that. I'm trying to show you off. Come here.
All right, I don't know. Maybe
I'll put his picture in the replay.
I see him right.
The replay gonna have his picture real good.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, he got me effed up.
Obviously, y'all know who his pops is. Happy Father's Day. Okay.
Garfield.
Look how he do to me.
Oh, he got the splash. Garfield.
Look how hey, Happy Father's Day. From even my cat too. Look at him. He don't even wanna look at him. He hiding that shit. That's my boy, man. He hiding. Look at him. Nah, he don't like that.
I could have sworn I took the flash off.
He don't like that. See how he do? Look at him. That's my boy. But anyway, you only get a little bit of time, bro. You gotta go. You know you gotta go, right? Because
hold on. Yeah, he Garfield for sure.
He gotta go.
Bye, Garfield. I love you, boo.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because if you made me sneeze, I'm be mad.
Right, but she called him up here, right, though. Look at him now. He wanna play and shit.
Because I love him.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
No, don't put him over here so he can scratch me.
Anyway.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Right.
He loved all on you. It's all good.
Yeah, I bet it is.
That's your other son.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway.
Your second son.
Alright, I ain't gonna take... Yeah, that's cool, because I'm almost done anyway. Okay, so... we going with the would you rather. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now y'all got him want to be right here next to me. He don't want to leave.
It's okay. He can stay.
We'll do Biscuit, a special Biscuit episode somewhere coming up. It's not...
His name is Garfield Goldman.
When y'all drop the names...
Which one sound better? Biscuit Goldman or Garfield Goldman?
He don't have a last name. So, alright. So, alright, back to where we were. Alright, so I think that... What was the last thing I asked you?
Something about married?
Yeah, because we got into... real deep about something about
being married.
Okay, we passed cyber and all that secret admirer and shit like that. Okay, I asked you about... Okay. Well, because I think I'm about to take it back. Okay, right. I asked you about something about being married. Okay, boom. All right, fuck that. Okay, man, let's just go back. We're gonna find out where we was at later. All right, you ready? You supposed to have questions anyway too. So do you want to just jump into yours?
We're gonna do this last one, I guess, and then I'll go into mine. I got a lot of questions.
Okay.
I got would you rather and some other kind of questions. So,
okay.
I'm prepared today. Auntie Red, is she red?
It was some shit I had seen, and then you made me fuck it up. Sorry, y'all.
My bad, y'all. I didn't mean it. I just was being mean.
She made me miss I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It was some stuff up here that I had missed totally.
You want to look for that, and then I'll look for...
Yeah, listen.
I'll ask a question, and you just...
Ask me a couple real quick.
Okay, so this is from my Fantasies and Flashbacks question series.
No, wait, right. I think I got it. Okay, wait. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because I only seen one. And I was going to say, since we got this one, fuck it. Because when I'm done, then it's all you. Would you rather have shower sex or car sex?
Car?
What's wrong with shower sex? Why is that so easy?
I mean, because shower is just like awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to fall. Like, is you in the water or is I'm in the water? Is my hair getting wet? I might want to.
Okay, that's where we was.
And now I gotta be like down on my knees, and it's like water running on my head, and I'm drowning because I'm trying. And then it's like I'm drowning because it's like water running on my head from the shower, and I'm scared I'm finna die with it in my. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Let's just do it in the car. I can lift up my skirt and jump on.
Absolutely. Would you rather be a sexy nurse or a dominant boss?
Dominant boss.
For a night.
Dominant boss.
Well, why? Okay.
I
just feel like
I don't want to have to like wipe no ass, clean no wound. You know, possibly a nurse.
Sexy nurse. You about to come and check the meat. Check my meat. Straight. It's hard. Like,
I like to be in control. If
you are going. Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
But I would rather you be capacitated. Like the thought of a nurse makes me think you sick. You need help. You can't even fuck me back.
No, the thing is, I need help with. See,
you would rather the nurse. Obviously,
I'm a fan of role playing like shit.
Yeah. So you would rather the nurse.
When a nurse come, I'm not hurt. I'm about to tell you some bullshit. I'm about to tell you my meat too hard, and I don't know how to get it soft. And you about to say, oh my God, Mr. T Devil, I know just the trick to get that down for you. I have some hands on. I mean,
if we talking about that, then yeah, but we talking about real life.
No, this is role play. We talking about role. I'm talking about outfit.
Okay, well,
a sexy nurse or you know what I'm saying, a dominant boss. That's two outfits. That's role play.
I mean, I'm sorry. I never wanted to be a nurse. Like as soon as you say nurse, I'm turned off.
Okay.
You could have said sexy massage therapist, physical therapist, damn EMT, not a nurse though.
Would you rather role play as strangers meeting for the first time, or secret lovers sneaking away?
Strangers.
So you wouldn't do no shit like, say like you married and your husband like, I want you to go to the bar tonight. I'm gonna pull up at the bar and act like I don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
That's strangers.
Oh, that's not.
You said we role playing like strangers.
I said, would you rather role play as strangers meeting for the first time or secret lovers sneaking away? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. All right. Mm-hmm. Would you rather spend the night in a mansion dungeon or in a private island with no rules?
Private island with no rules. Oh, no, wait a minute. Mansion dungeon, as long as I can be the lord over the mansion. Yeah. No rules sound like The Purge.
Yeah, but at least I know it's no rules. I'm about to be locked down in a fucking dungeon, mask, I can't even talk. No,
I guess, right, because with no rules, I might kill all of these. I mean, I might unalive all of the rape. You okay, so yeah, give me an island with no rules. And then I own the island. Let's build a cruise ship.
Would you rather have magical powers in the bed or turn invincible at will?
Invincible at will. I already got magic powers in bed. I'm sorry. Moving right along.
We have to put something on. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, that's in the way. It's already magical powers.
Okay, because it's impossible. It's impossible.
Would you rather live out a fantasy with your partner or watch them live out theirs with someone else?
Live out my fantasy. This is stupid.
Would you rather live out a fantasy with your partner or watch them live out theirs? Would you rather live out your fantasy with your partner or watch them live out theirs with someone else?
Live out my fantasy with my partner.
With your permission, though.
Live out my fantasy with my partner. I'm not a voyeur like that.
Some people like to watch. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to watching, but I don't prefer it to being involved and included. Like, you know, I would rather live out my fantasy with my partner than to just watch. I mean, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind watching, but if I gotta choose one, what you mean? I'm in here. I'm in this thing. I'm not Diddy. No Diddy. Okay. Yeah. That's Diddy. I'm not Diddy. I'm Jenny. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we done? You done? It's my turn now? Woo! That was good. That was some good questions. I'm almost like, I feel like mine don't even hold a candle to those, honestly.
Wow.
No, I'm for real. I'm not even being funny. I'm serious. You did. Them were some good questions. Chuck was on his shit. Oh, I mean, Kat. Mine is Chuck. Kat was on her shit. But I feel like mine and Kat too. Kat. Oh, why is K Kat? Mine's Kat with a K. Yours Kat with a C. A K and a C, but my K start
so
with.
I got
anyway.
Cat. Cat. Oh, no, all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, what were you saying? Oh, come on, too.
It's impossible. Okay, so I was thinking about doing like this new little segment that my cat had put me up on. It was called Fantasies and Flashbacks. I thought that was kind of cute.
Which is about enlighten us. We don't know. You are the one.
Exactly what it sounds like. Some of the questions is gonna be what's your fantasy. Some of the questions is gonna be about stuff that happened in your past. I guess. She talked to old girl Kat. She the one came up with this shit.
Okay,
I just thought it was kind of sweet.
We don't know. You are introducing, so hit us with it. Run us with a segment. Give us what you got for a poke chop. So let's go.
All right. So the first one, but remember, I was like, I feel like some of these we was running back, just asking in different ways because I feel like we might have already asked this. What's one fantasy you never told anyone because you were unsure how they would take it?
A fantasy that I feel like kind of I'm a what you call that voyeur. No Diddy. I'm not like I like a fantasy that I kind of don't share. I like to have something going on where I can watch somebody else have something going on, like same room type of service. Like not that I'm sharing what I got with you.
Just live porn.
You not sharing what you got with me. You
kind of like live porn is what you're saying.
That's what. Yeah.
So group. So we're gonna answer. We're gonna both answer the questions. So mine's okay. So if you haven't ever Google it, and then you'll get the answer to my question. Amaya Scott is like my fantasy. Like I would like to be with her. Amaya Scott. She was on Star. If you've never seen it, Star used to come on after Empire. It was a series. It used to come on Fox. Amaya Scott. Yeah, just got the best of both worlds is everything I kind of like will possibly even kind of think I want to try or whatever. Amaya Scott or let's see, another girl who fits the description. Let me see if I can pull her up.
I mean, shit, you can probably put her on the screen later.
I'm about to try to see if I can pull it up though. And I will definitely put it in the replay.
Right.
I want to make sure I said the right name too, cause it's been a while. If you know, you know. Star been off for a long time, and she have not done anything else since Star. But you know, she's just like a representation of my fantasy. Let me see. Okay, so I'm trying to show y'all a better picture though. So you can just kind of see the whole full package of what's going on with us. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we just gonna do Instagram. That's cool too. Yeah, let's do this. This is good. Okay, so here's Amaya. Can y'all see? No, y'all can't see. You can see that. She's beautiful. You know. I'm sure you probably don't care to see, but
I mean, we definitely want to know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying. What? Y'all crazy as hell.
Let me see.
She look good as fuck.
Oh, that's alright. We gotta go.
Okay. Amaya Scott. And you know, if you know, you know. Most guys, you know.
It's like, she's very nice.
Oh hell no.
I got a very strict limit to as far as how I live. I know a lot of people, and I'm not a judgmental person neither. A lot of people, more so as guys, go for from as legal to old as it gets. I'm not one of them.
She not. It's not that she old. It's that she's trans.
That's definitely not in my area. But what?
Let me say that before.
Yeah, what I was speaking was on young. It's not. It was not like or so old.
She not. Yeah, she.
It ain't.
I don't know how old she is. She might be like your age.
As far as old, it don't.
But she's trans.
I take 99, but I'm not doing no. Yeah, certain situations that's not. People live how they live. I'm not judgmental. You know. I'm
37.
Not, people live how they live. You do what you do. But that's, you know, what's my speed.
I'm just saying fantasy.
But,
like we talking fantasy.
You want to know?
Right? Oh,
okay,
so.
I'm
scared to actually do it.
Honestly. Would like to watch
me be with her. Him.
One
her.
of those do that. That would be lit.
I mean, because technically that's not even me being gay.
It's not. Even though I would probably rather
I'm a whole
gay
girl.
than anything, but that's not gay. But I would watch that. I would definitely watch that. For entertainment purposes, just watching thrill. I would watch that. Yeah, I would watch that. That's just that. That's just me.
Okay, move right along.
Right, move right along.
Which one is that?
Right there.
Right here. Okay, so So you get a free pass. Perfect night. You can do whatever you want. Money is not an option. Judgment free. What's happening? What we doing? Top 3 things.
What you mean? We gotta be. We
can do whatever. Free pass. No judgment. So no rules.
It's me and you. It ain't just me.
I mean, you could look at it like it's just you. I'm just a spectator because it's free, no judgment, no, you know what I'm saying? Label, none, no obligations, no nothing. We just both there in the same capacity. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing a threesome, but I'm gonna set it up so it can be a watch party and a threesome. So I'm doing like a threesome / orgy type deal. Very important on my list, so I want to say that's probably like first. I don't know if I'm going to do it first, but that's the first thing I'm going to plan out.
Okay. That's number 1.
Secondly, to have some shit you're only going to do. I've done so much shit I thought that I was only going to do, but I haven't. I would definitely, damn, that's crazy. Because it gets hard after a while. Okay.
So after the crazy orgy threesome. It's like, now what?
I was right. Bingo, right?
I did it all.
That's it. That's the
On
end.
top of the Eiffel Tower? The fuck?
Hell yeah, I did it all. Okay.
In front of the cops?
I mean, that's better than that. Anyway, that ain't even some shit I ain't want to do. Fuck the cops.
It's already orgy.
Right. You feel me?
We ain't even had no number.
Right, I don't need none of that shit. But, okay. Shit. This shit crazy. I've been on a helicopter. I've been on a plane.
You ain't on the Mile High Club yet, though. Threesome in the Mile High Club. Or even just the Mile High Club, period.
Yeah, but threesome in the Mile High is it.
Okay, I'm gonna put threesome to make it extra.
How many do I need? 1 or 2? I don't even know.
You got one more.
Oh, and it's gotta be some shit. What did it say one more time? What is my name?
The perfect night. Money not an option. No judgment. You can do whatever you can fuck a dog if you wanted to. No shade.
Okay. Money not an option.
Money not an option. Place not an option. Time not an option. You can time travel. You can go back in time and fuck somebody that's dead. Fuck somebody grandma. Whatever.
We gon'
The finest bitch you ever seen in your life was somebody grandma. You gotta bring her back to life and fuck her in front of their grandson.
No,
you could do that if you want to.
No. We already did the threesome. We
did an orgy. So that's like 16 people.
Right. Okay, that's like 9 threesomes in one.
Mm-hmm,
okay, so now we go. I'm a porno star, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go live and take requests.
That's lit as fuck.
And do everything that people want us to do until it's gone. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, right? So if that is, let's see if I can.
I like it.
Different. Is that the same thing?
I'm sorry, man. My eyes.
If that's the same thing.
The same thing as what?
First. I don't know.
No.
Okay, so.
No, it's not the same thing. It's none of that's no. That was good. Great job. Great job. Okay. Let me see. We kind of already answered that question. You asked that one. Like, what kind of role play or alter ego would you be down to try? No judgment. Ooh, this is getting in my eye. And it's really fucking with me.
What's that? Role play or who?
Alter ego, would you be down to try? No judgment. We already talked about that, so let's move along. Fantasy fulfilled, and would you rather your fantasy be fulfilled in a luxury hotel or in an unexpected, wild, and random place? Okay, you know me, I love luxury hotels, like Bellamy Suites and shit like that. But I'm also spontaneous and would like to do some old camping type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm torn on that one. This the last one. And we're going to say these other 5 for next week. Number 5. Which turns you on? Oh, what is something that turns you on but shouldn't? Be honest.
Something that turns me on. I feel like we were just talking about that. Watching
voyeurism, but that's voyeurism. It's even.
No. Watching lady boys do it to girls.
Oh. We're literally made for each other.
That probably shouldn't do it, but it's a weird little thing.
Oh shit! You should have never told me that.
Gotta be like a mashup. If it just lines
they both
up.
look like fine ass girls.
Right. Bingo. You know what I'm saying?
So it looked like lesbo sex.
Cause that's what it came from.
It looked like a girl got a strap on.
I like,
but it's actually
a strap on and shit. But then now you're doing it, but
you got the rest of our world
like that.
You understand where I say
I never was against.
We're gonna have to split this whole thing up. Nah, if you getting this live, you getting the live raw and uncut. But we splitting this up.
It ain't gonna be split. You gotta get this raw and real.
No, we splitting it when we do the captions and we trust me. Remember, we want brand deals and stuff like that. Certain stuff we ain't gonna be able to talk about all the time. But for real. What he said, like this is why I feel like we meant for each other. This is not the only reason.
No, but it just be like
because who had the same type of whack ass, like not whack, but like wacko. You know what I'm saying? Unconventional fantasies.
I'm not watching no weird ass shit. I'm not watching no two niggas. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But
first of all, I will. I'll watch that.
Female.
That's not necessarily my shit, but sometimes that's just what you got. It's more of that than you got what we just was talking about. It's more of that than what we was just talking about.
Now that we hear, I had one of my homeboys ask. It was a topic that he asked, and he had a couple answers.
He asked this topic on his Facebook.
I want to ask. Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it that females like to watch not straight porn?
But we don't want that, though. But we don't want that type of man in our life for real.
You don't like that for real, but why do you like to watch that? What turns you on about not straight men? I want to know.
For me? The abundance of fellatio, the abundance of doggy style, the abundance of
But you gonna get that on any
I just
regular.
said abundance. No, it's not. Men see, okay, so that type of porn is going to appeal more to the woman's gaze than regular. Regular porn is made for men. You know what I'm saying? LGBTQ men and women have similar desires, you know, things that we want to see than y'all do with LGBTQ men. You know what I'm saying? And most porn is made, even girl on girl porn is made with men in mind. So that's the only porn that's really not made with heterosexual men in mind.
So listen, right? This is what I'm saying. If you ask a man right now, go ask a man, hey, why do you like to watch girl on girl? He gonna give you a straight up answer. I like to see two of them rubbing together. I like to hear them moaning with two. He gonna give you a straight up answer. He gonna tell you what it is about him seeing girl on girl that he like. Females cannot do that.
I just told you.
You didn't give it exact.
Yes, I did. Because boy on boy is made more so for the female gaze than mainstream porn. Because LGBTQ men mimic women.
Both of them can't mimic the women. Somebody gotta.
What you mean? Both of who can't mimic the women?
Why do you want somebody to mimic a woman?
It ain't about mimicking. It's what they desire. They desire to see the same thing that we desire to see because they desire the same thing. Like, how do you not get that?
I'm so lost because I'm trying to figure out what is it that you want to see about somebody that's not supposed to be doing this that excites you.
Oh, but you want to see two girls doing it. Not supposed
That's
to be
why
doing
I
it
say
either.
I don't understand.
What you mean? You want to see two girls doing it? They're not supposed to be doing it either.
That's exactly why I said.
But you get it.
I do not, because the thing is, it's still different. Girls can rub clits, but I still feel like you're not.
You think dudes don't be rubbing things?
You're not. The thing is, you're not being satisfied. I feel like when it comes to the females, you're not. You still need. That's why you play with the you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, you wrong. You definitely is. I don't need penetration. Yeah. I could literally never get penetrated again in my life and come every day.
That's something new.
How is that something new?
That's just
ain't no way that you don't know that a woman could come off of clitoral stimulation without penetration. You 40, damn near, and you just not finding that out.
And say that Yeah, okay. Yep, that's a whole nother conversation. Women say that.
And don't have penetrative orgasms. Exactly. That's my whole point. It's clitoral. The man could poke me for 40 years and never make me come and only do it with his mouth or only do it with his hand or only do it with a toy. Because it's the clitoral stimulation that's actually doing it. Penetration ain't never did it for a lot of women.
Absolutely, I've heard it.
So
I don't understand it because when you have
it's science.
The access to do what, so when you on top, right, and it's like this, is it his fault when you got all the motion? He not making you come, but you got all the access. It's standing up straight. You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't know because I don't have. I can honestly say I just don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying I just don't know. I just feel like.
So all you supposed to have to do is be there with a hard penis, and we supposed to be able to make ourselves come. You ain't got to do shit. Yeah. What you mean? That's what you just said. Can we rewind this shit?
I said when you have control and you're on top and he has.
That's what I'm talking about.
You cannot make yourself come. Is what I'm saying. What is he gonna do from the bottom? I'm not saying that. Oh, it gotta be like that in every position. I spoke one position, but of you, hey. I got pee. Yeah, no. Do you? I'm not. No, do you? Go ahead to the bathroom is what I was saying. You feel me? I'm not saying, all I said was in the midst of a nigga being on the bottom with a rock solid as a female on the top, you don't know how to make the right adjustments or the movements. Only way I feel like you about to say I don't know is if it don't add up to par. Like, oh, it's too small. If it's not too small, I don't see why you don't say it. He laying there with this. You play with a toy, right? If you play with a toy and the nigga is laying there with this, you can't maneuver on this to make yourself get to where you need to. I don't. That's where I say I don't understand. I didn't say you was wrong. That's just where I say I don't understand. That's just what that is, man. Like, it's no argument here. I ain't saying nothing was wrong. Only thing I said was that I didn't understand. I ain't saying you gotta work from every angle. I ain't saying if a nigga behind you like that and with no thrust. That's not what I said. This is it.
Wow. That's so annoying. I hate when I get some of my eyelash. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Proud to see it in the.
You know what though? I count this as a great episode as just like all the rest, you know.
Oh my God. Most definitely. What we at? Yeah, almost 3 hours. This is typical for us.
I count this as a great episode as in all the rest.
Absolutely.
Real MVPs are you guys.
Absolutely. I had to pee. I feel like I peed out everything I was drinking for the last 2 days.
Crazy stuff, but we ain't really gonna get into that. Yeah, we gonna let that kind of hang.
This is how you know the night is out.
Yeah, we're gonna let that hang where it's at, whatever we was talking about.
Because that shit, I cannot keep letting that shit get in my eye like that. It's
y'all stuck around.
Breaking me, bro.
Y'all stuck around this long. You the realest. Y'all see what just happened. But, on something for real, though, we got events coming up. Get on the payment plan for that. You know what I'm saying?
For the wig color workshop. Or just bring your own wig. It won't cost that much. Or, whatever. It don't cost that much anyway when you see what you get. You get knowledge that is priceless and you will have forever.
Absolutely.
Certified knowledge.
If you want
from a licensed
to jump on the payment plan is optional. I'm saying, so courtesy of us personally, putting together events for you guys, for the community.
In other words, we paying for all of this with our own money. No donations, no GoFundMe, none of that. We doing this out the goodness of our heart because we love y'all and we want a fellowship with y'all. And y'all can look at me like I'm crazy if y'all want to because I only got on one eyelash.
We just want people to come out, just support, just turn up with us, just have fun with us. Meet your people. Meet your favorite podcast host.
From the hottest podcast on a Monday and a Tuesday. Because Tuesday, too. You might catch it on a Tuesday.
We live on a Monday, so that's what we're call it. So we just replay on a Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
We the hottest on a Monday.
Hottest on a Monday. Yeah, for real. Because you catch that real hot. Piping hot, straight off the...
Straightforward. It ain't no cuts,
no edits.
You know what I'm saying?
You just seen me pull my lash off. Don't act brand new.
For real, so.
But we appreciate y'all for real.
For real like that, man.
I don't know what's in my eye, but it's got to come out.
I ain't even ate yet.
Oh my God. I ate some salad just to hold me over.
Oh, I've tried. I've been eating bacon bits. I got the
he ate the whole bottle of bacon bits, y'all.
I did not. There's so much left.
He ate 3/4 of the bacon bits.
She told us. But okay. We're gonna let her run with that.
I'm exaggerating just a little bit.
She gonna run with that. I'm gonna let her run with it. But you know what? Listen, it's another one, man.
Oh my God.
Make sure y'all smash that like, smash that subscribe, man. Come back for another one, man, because we not done.
It's a wrap.
We are not done. It is not over. I love you. Y'all the real MVPs. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Time to Talk It Out. I'm your boy T Double. We got the famous
Jen checking in. Y'all know my eyelashes usually crooked, but I had to take one off, so.